As soon as I sat down, touchdown San Francisco. Welcome everybody. Again, we got another game for you today. As if I can't find my camera. There you go, right there. Yeah, touchdown San Francisco. Brock Purdy just kind of floating it up there to George Kittle. And that was just too easy. Just burning the corner there. As we will refresh this, I guess this isn't working for some reason. There we go. The snap, the hold, the kick. Oh, and it's blocked. Now it's recovered by the punter who tries to make a guy miss. Now he's slung down. Tell you what, good effort there. Oh, we got hits. Oh, that was the kicker. Pinero recovering it. Again, appreciate you guys tuning in. Yes, again, I'm sorry I'm late. Of course, covering the Steelers and the Bengals game. That went a little bit longer than expected. Most Steelers games go long for some reason. Despite them always trying to chew the clock out, it never seems to work that way. But yes, Niners leading 13-0. Again, I appreciate you guys hanging out. Feel free, of course, to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many people as I can. Just realized I don't have my phone out for technical problems. Always make sure I have the stream on the phone so I can see if there's any issues happening. Miss kicks? Yeah, I don't know. It's just a block. Flat out block there. All right, what's happening across the NFL? Well, the Panthers and Falcons, that's interesting. 27-27. The Panthers have the ball at their own 28 with 10 seconds left. That may go to overtime. Rams leading 7-0 over Seattle. And then, of course, there's some other games happening very, very soon. Final scores from earlier. Bills over the Buccaneers, 44-32. Texans over the Titans, 16-13. Bears over the Vikings, 19-17. Packers, 27. Giants, 20. Jaguars, 35. Jaguars, 35. Chargers, 6. And the Dolphins, 16. Commies, 13. Of course, on Thursday Night Football, the Patriots over the Jets, 27-14. As something just happened on the screen. For some reason, it went to college football. That's not what we want. But yeah, hopefully we got a good one here. Hopefully the Cardinals can make a game of it again. Last time we covered the Cardinals, it was not good. They got blown out by the Seahawks. That was rough. Was that last week? Actually, I can't remember. That was last week. Oh man, that was not good. Oh man, Arizona again. They were a sleeper pick for me to make the playoffs. Unfortunately, they're sleeping, so don't think that's going to happen. Packers were down for most of the game. Yep, now the Packers doing a good job coming back again. I was telling Chris, like, hey man, it doesn't matter if they win by 100 or 1. They as long as they win, that's what matters. They need to get back on track. Again, feel free to vote on the poll. I do have a poll in the chat. Let me know who you think is going to win today. 75% of you guys with the Niners, 25% with the Cardinals. Not really shocking based on the score right now. Again, 13-0 if you're just tuning in. Brock Purdy, 3 for 4 on that last drive, 68 yards and a touchdown, of course. George Kittle, 1 catch, 30 yards, and it's a touchdown. As Pinero kicks things off to resume this one in Arizona. Fielded at the 2. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, 25, and brought down at the 27-yard line. That's where the Cardinals will start this drive. Great job by your Stellars. They are stellar. The Stellar Steelers. Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Yep, huge win. Was indeed a huge win for the Steelers. Needed that one. As the Cardinals will start this one at their own 28. 1st and 10. As Brissett is under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right, sending a man in motion. I believe that is Wilson. As Brissett hands it off up the middle. He's at the 30. Still moving his legs. As he's brought down at the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Bam Knight on the carry. Again, Knight, a very shifty back. Would like to see him in open space. But really, every time I watch the Cardinals, doesn't really have that chance. That's the problem with him. He's never given a chance to kind of show off his stuff. All right, 2nd and 4 for the Cardinals as they're looking again to make this a one-score game yet again. Brissett under center. Looks like Brissett is changing the play. As Brissett takes the snap, hands it off to Knight. Knight trying to break free, but the Niners are swarming to him. And he's brought down. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. They might give him a yard if they're feeling generous. That'll make it, 3rd and 3. Quarterback Jacoby Brissett. Brissett, the quarterback for the Cardinals. Of course, there's a lot of stuff with Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray might be on a different team next year. That would be interesting. Wonder where he'll go. What do you guys think? Where do you think he'll go? 3rd and 3 at the 35. Then you get to the 38% in the shotgun. Trips left, one receiver to the right. Brissett drops back, looking over the middle. Steps up, fires, hit as he threw. Oh, what a catch at the 30. Michael Wilson with the heck of a play. There is a flag, and it looks like the flag is going to be against San Francisco. So that's going to stand. Oh, that was a great catch by Michael Wilson, high pointing it and everything. A little bit of a fade route, and Wilson with a great catch. Unbelievable. Going to mark him down at the 31. Brissett just chucking it up there. Now Wilson's down there somewhere. 1st and 10 at the 31. The Cardinals inside San Francisco territory. Brissett in the shotgun. 2 receivers right. 2 receivers to the left. As Brissett takes the snap, drops back, looking, checks it down. It's caught at the 30. Cuts inside at the 25 and is brought down at the 22. That is DeMarcado on the catch and run. For some reason, I really struggle to pronounce his last name. Week 1 depth chart, you got Kyler Murray, he's out. James Conner, he's out. Trey Benson, he's out. Harrison's inactive. Zay Jones, he's out. Then, of course, you still have Wilson and McBride, but that's it. That is it. Only 2 people out there from week 1 as he hands it off up to Murray, crossing the 20 and brought down at the 17. DeMarcado on the carry. Gain of 5, and of course that is a Cardinal first down as they are now in the red zone. Right back into it, I see I have the 49ers on your parlay. Gotcha. Yeah, right back into it again. It took a mini break after the Steelers game because, again, this game was actually already starting. This game already well underway. But, yeah, no, we're back into it. 1st and 10 in the shotgun is Brissett. Drops back, looking, dumps it off. It's caught by Knight at the 15 and brought down at the 13. Knight, again, just not able to get some. Everyone just clamps down on him. But he is really shifty. Again, I would like to see him in the open space. Dexter pulling for the Niners. Niners, yeah, looking really good so far. Looking to get to 7-4. Again, the NFC West, a very, very difficult division this year. Again, the Rams look really good. The Seahawks look great. Of course, they're playing each other. Again, that's a big matchup. As it's 2nd and 6, ball at the 13. Brissett in the shotgun, drops back, looking, fires. It is caught at the 10, and he just jogs out of bounds. That is Dortch. It's going to be about a yard shy of the first down. 3rd and 1 coming up for the Cardinals. Coach Gannon looking on. Again, that's got to be a little bit of a frustrating. Again, a lot of people not really high on the Cardinals. I really thought the Cardinals could take that step, but again, a lot of injuries and just a lot of stuff not going their way. As it's 3rd and 1, Brissett under center. They need to get to the 8 for a brand new set of downs. Or pardon me, the 7. Brissett, quarterback sneak, and Brissett is going to get it. That is a first down for the Cardinals. There was no tush push, no nothing. That was just a straight up old school quarterback sneak. That's why I was kind of surprised. Again, everyone always has to push somebody. Somebody's pushing somebody nowadays, but not here in Arizona, I guess. So 1st and goal at the 6. Brissett under center as he hands it off. This is Knight. He's at the 5, and he scampers in. Touchdown, Arizona Cardinals. And it's once again a one-score game as we are at 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Steelers won. Oh, yeah, Dexter. Yeah, the Steelers won for sure. That was a good game. 7 to the dock. Let's get him at 2.2K. Heck yeah. Thank you again, Don's analysis there for the shout-outs. But yeah, Knight he was free. There's no one there, really. That was easy. Pending the extra point, the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is right down the middle. And it is good. 13-7, 4:58 left to go here in the first quarter. Niners leading, but the Cardinals making it interesting. 13-7 is your score. I'll need a lot of water, of course, to do this. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, it's more of an old-school radio-style broadcast. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. And again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many people as I possibly can. The chat is a very big part of the channel, so feel free to be a part of this channel. Again, subscribing is free, folks. I know that's a very misleading word, but no, it is. It is free. All right. The Bengals, of course, fell to the Steelers earlier, 34-12. Currently in overtime, the Panthers and Falcons are tied 27-27. Rams leading 7-3 over the Seahawks. That game could be really big. Again, both teams 7-2 on top of the NFC West. Niners trying to keep pace. They are leading 13-7, of course, over here against the Cardinals. We're covering that one right now. Ravens-Browns just now starting 0-0 in that one. Chiefs-Broncos also 0-0. Again, I think that one could be a pretty big game. I think the Chiefs will win. We'll see if that one holds. The Bills, again, all over the Buccaneers, 44-32. That was a back-and-forth game, but the Bills pulled away late. Dolphins, again, over the Commies, 16-13. The Texans, 16. Titans, 13. Bears, 19. Vikings, 17. The Packers over the Giants, 27-20. And the Jaguars over the Chargers, 35-6. For some reason, I've had difficulty saying the Jaguars today. I've said Jaguars or something like that. No idea why. Again, we are in commercial break, so if you're wondering what the heck's going on, well, we're in commercial break. The Cardinals just scored, making it 13-7. So, yeah, we're just kind of waiting for the kickoff, for us to get back into it. Again, let me know who are you pulling for down below. Let me know. Again, I don't really get to. I mean, I have actually covered the Cardinals games quite a bit on the channel. But not so much of the Niners. I think only one other game. I have my booklet, but it's away. I used it for something else as well. So I can tell you, but I guess I can't right now. That's what I should have gotten. I should have gotten it during my little break. As we're returning to coverage here in Arizona, we're getting the San Francisco 49ers lead 13-7. As the Cardinals kick things off to resume this one, and that one's going to be bouncing out of the end zone for a touchback. And the Niners will have it at the 35. From 262 to 265 million. Again, he was the last pick of the 2022 draft, and he turned it into $265 million. Would have been cool if he signed for $262 million. I think he should have done that. Throwing away an extra $3 million, but I mean, it's a lot of money. I don't think he'd be missing it. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Niners as they're at the 35. Purdy is under center. 2 receivers left, tight ends in tight to the right. Purdy sends a man in motion as he hands it off up the middle, and he's not really going to get much. Brought down after a couple. That is Brian Robinson, the former Washington Redskin / commie. So 2nd and 8 coming up for the Niners. McCaffrey already scored. Kittle's already scored. So they're already getting their Avengers involved in the end zone. That's usually a good sign for the Niners. 2nd and 8 coming up for the 49ers. Purdy is once again under center. This time trips to the right to one tight end and tight to the left, sending a man in motion as Purdy hands it to Robinson, and the Cardinals defense says, no, sir. That's a loss of 2 on the play. Tackled by Walter Nolan. We do have a game break there in Los Angeles. The Rams, again, with a 2-yard rushing touchdown by Kyron Williams. 7-3, again, is your score there in Los Angeles. Niners are looking at that one like, hey, who's going to win that one? Because that's a big game. Both teams 7-2. The Niners 6-4, looking to keep themselves in the NFC West race. 3rd and 10 at the 35, sending a man in motion. Purdy drops back, looking over the middle. Heavy pressure, fires. It is caught at the 36, but he is dropped immediately. That is Ricky Pearsall on the catch. Nothing doing. And the Niners are going to have to punt it after the 3 and out. Great pass rush there by whoever that was. Good stuff there by number 10. Is that Josh Sweat? It's a good defense by the Cardinals. This is Thomas. I think it's Thomas Morstead. He's been punting forever. Here is the punt. Jeez, that guy, he's old. Field it at the 15. Makes a guy miss. He's at the 20. Dortch now reversing field. That's dramatic. He's at the 25, the 30, 35. Oh, makes the punter miss at the 45. He's at the 50. Brought down at the San Francisco 45. Greg Dortch with a 40-yard return. And the Cardinals will have great field position whenever we do come back. Trying to get something going for the Cardinals, trying to capitalize on the great defensive stand there. Panthers win in overtime. Wow. Did I have them winning? I don't think I did. I did not. Dang it. So far, I'm 7-2 on the day. That's not too shabby. Closing in on 100 wins on the season. 96-61. 78 percentile. I need to be at 85. I really should be at 90. But we are struggling. Those are my picks for the games later. We'll see how that goes. Probably not going to go well. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. DeLay. Again, I was just told the Panthers have won in overtime, so they will move to 6-5. The Falcons falling to 3-7. The Falcons, a lot of expectations there, but they are not going anywhere. Rams, of course, still leading 7-3 over the Seahawks. Niners, of course, leading in this one 13-7. The Cardinals, though, with the ball, they are looking pretty good. Let me actually refresh this. I don't think that's updated. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, so the Panthers have just won 30-27. Again, the Rams leading 7-3. Cardinals with the ball at the San Francisco 44. That's one we're covering. The Ravens and the Browns still at 0-0. Ravens, though, driving. And the Broncos opening up 3-0 over the Chiefs. All right, maybe the Cardinals make it interesting here. Whenever we do return from commercial, it'd be nice. Have that a lot sooner than these 4-minute commercials. I feel like it's 4 minutes now. It used to be like 2.5, 3 minutes, but now it's like 4. It's pretty tragic. As I wonder what this show is all about. Quarterback at USC. I don't know. I don't know anything about this. Sideline 2. Okay, interesting. All right, we're back here in Arizona again. San Francisco leading 13-7. Arizona with a great punt return by Greg Dortch. 40-yard return. Setting him up at the San Francisco 44. So Brissett takes over. 1st and 10. He will be in the shotgun. As there's a receiver out to the right. Tight ends in tight. Brissett lifts the leg, takes the snap, and play action. Drops back, looking, checks it down, it's caught. He's at the 45, And he's brought down at the 41. That's a gain of 3. They're going to highlight this punt return as pretty good stuff by the blockers. And he makes the first guy miss, and then he decides, all right, time to reverse field. And I'm surprised looking at that it was not a... Well, that was good stuff by the punter, really, to cut him back inside. 2nd and 7 for the Cardinals. Ball at the San Francisco 41. Brissett is under center, sending a man in motion. Oh, and there's a lot of movement there. That's going to back him up 5. That is a killer. Well, Doctor, what do you think? I think the offense looked miles better under Rudolph. I disagree. I think it looked the same. It was pretty much the same with Rudolph, but he did what he needed to do to get the win. Keep in mind that 2 of those touchdowns in the second half were the defense, pick 6 and a fumble 6. So 14 of the points were due to the defense. But yeah, no, I mean, he played fine. But give me some Rodgers next week as Brissett drops back looking. It's going to swing it out to the left. Oh, and it's batted at the line. Incomplete. Incomplete. He had him open the flat, but a Niner was able to get his hand up. The minor 49er. Trying to see who that was. That was White with the good job there. Go Niners, says Chris. Appreciate you, Chris, for stopping on in again. I know you're pretty happy with the Packers win. Only one time. Go Browns. Yes, we are all pulling for the Browns today as it's 3rd and 13. In the shotgun is Brissett. Brissett drops back, fires. It's caught at the 41 and pushed out of bounds. That is just a gain of about 6. Makes it 4th and 6. That's a killer. Again, you had a great field position due to the punts. And really good job by there by the Niners to force the 3 and out. Looks like they're actually going to go ahead and bring out the field goal unit. This is interesting. So I don't know who this guy is. Honestly, I don't recall. Oh, this is Chad Ryland. He's 15 for 17 on the season, along of 57. This is a 58 from the right hash. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is no good. Ooh, and that is not so great for the Cardinals, as now the Niners will have it close to midfield with 55 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Yes, all is right in the world for another week. There we go. We are in the next wave of we are so back. Oh, we suck again. Yep, pretty much. Pretty much. Again, a big game next week in Chicago, and that's why I think we need Rodgers back as soon as possible, because that's a big game. Bears looking much better than expected, and of course, Rodgers knows the Bears all very well. Of course, these are different Bears, of course, but you know, it's going to mean a little bit more for them. All right, 1st and 10 for the 49ers. Ball at their own 48. Purdy drops back, looking, fires. It's caught at the 45. Still moving. And they're going to whistle him dead at the 41. That was Juwan Jennings with a nice catch over the middle, and that is a 49er first down. Happy Sunday, everyone. Congrats on your Steelers today. Thank you again, Al. Appreciate it. Happy Sunday to you as well. The Bears scare me, but Rodgers still owns them. He does. He said it multiple times. And that's why I'm excited to see him play the Bears, as it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Purdy under center, sending a man in motion. Purdy hands it off. This is McCaffrey at the 40s, at the 35, the 30, and brought down at the 27. McCaffrey a little slow to get up, but he is okay now, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter. The Niners leading 13-7 over the Cardinals. Myles Garrett sacks Lamar inside the 5. Ravens forced to kick 3. Nice. The only time I guess I'll cheer for Myles Garrett. I like Lamar. I genuinely do. I can't stand Myles Garrett, but yes, I will have to pull for the Browns here today. Ravens up 3-0. Yep. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe. If everyone were to subscribe right now, folks, I would hit 2150 on the sub count. So make sure again to like and subscribe. It is free to do so, folks. If you do like what you're listening to, again, it's more of a traditional radio-style broadcast. So, yeah, that is pretty much what I do here on the channel. That is pretty much it. Again, I'll be back on tomorrow night. I'll be doing Monday Night Football with the Cowboys and the Raiders. So make sure, again, to tune in if you're looking for a home for Monday Night Football. I got you covered. And again, I do apologize. The energy might be a little bit lower. Just finished a game literally right before this game ended, Steelers and the Bengals. So maybe if the game gets exciting, then I will rise to the occasion. I'll do my best, of course, doing a doubleheader here on the channel. All right, let's refresh this. For some reason, this doesn't want to refresh anymore after every time I click on it. All right, so the Rams leading 14-3 over the Seahawks. The Niners, of course, leading right now in this one, 13-7. The Ravens leading 3-0 over the Browns. The Broncos leading 3-0 over the Chiefs. And, of course, again, the Steelers defeating the Bengals earlier, 34-12. Dolphins over the Commies, 16-13 in Europe. The Panthers over the Falcons, 30-27. Bills over the Bucks, 44-32. Texans 16, Titans 13. Bears 19, Vikings 17. Packers 27, Giants 20, and the Jaguars 35, Chargers 6. Lamar's your fantasy quarterback. That's tough. Denver is beating Kansas City. Ooh, we'll see again for now. Cowboys defense is so trash. There's a lot of not so great defenses right now. I hate the Chiefs because of last year. Go Broncos. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just think the Chiefs are going to win. I would genuinely be shocked if the Broncos win today. I don't know. We'll see. But the Broncos, again, kicking another field goal. They're up 6-0 now. Interesting. And, of course, again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. Again, you guys are more than welcome to chat down below, because I really do try to chat it up with you guys as well, because I do appreciate you guys for hanging out. If the Ravens lose, we have a 2-game lead in the division. Yep, that's why we need the Browns to win, as it's first and 10 for the Niners at the 27. Purdy drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It's caught wide open. He's at the 20 and brought down at the 17. They're leaving Kittle wide open. That's a free 10 yards for Kittle. And a brand new set of downs for the Niners. It's going to be first and 10 at the 17 coming up. You have Denver winning by Kansas City by a big score. We'll see. We'll see. As Purdy's under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. Purdy sending a man in motion. He takes the snap, hands it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey at the 15 and brought down around the 14-yard line for a gain of a few. Another update. Stafford throws it over the middle. It's caught by Devontae Adams. Again, the Rams leading 14-3 in Los Angeles. I took the Broncos, LOL. Have a hard time picking the Chiefs because I can't stand them. Oh, I totally get it. I totally understand. I mean, I'm pulling for the Broncos, but I'm just picking the Chiefs. All right, 2nd and 7. Ball at the 14. Purdy, play action, rolling to his right, fires it, floats it up, and that was dangerous. Incomplete. There is a flag. Cardinals are pointing towards the Niners. Niners pointing towards the Cardinals. You're going to go with the Chiefs, Steelers? Yeah. Holding on the defense. That is a bummer, as that is going to be an automatic first down for the Niners. Mountain can't believe it. Let's see here what happened. Oh, yeah, okay. I can see it now. Need the Raiders to win tomorrow? Yeah, I imagine you would. Eagles still have a really nice lead there in the NFC East. They're gonna win the division. I mean, that's no one else wants to compete. First and goal at the 9. Purdy sending a man in motion. Purdy drops back, looking, fires it. It's caught at the 5. Touchdown, San Francisco 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of the day. His first receiving. And the Niners are now up 19-7, pending the extra points. The 49ers looking like the 49ers of old. And the linebacker was not even close on the coverage. He was wide open. All right, we're pending the extra point from the right hash. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is no good. So Pinheiro had one blocked. And Pinheiro just shanks this one. So the score remains 19-7. Niners, of course, leading over the Cardinals with 13:39 left to go in the second quarter. Josh Allen ended up with 6 touchdowns. Wow. Well, if you had him in fantasy today, you probably did well. Let me actually see. I don't even remember who I was playing. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay, folks. Let's see. Am I winning this one? I don't know. I started Tua. Then, of course, we have 2 quarterbacks right now combined for 8 points. I sat Love. That might be a killer. So am I projected to win is the question. I am not projected to win. That's not good. Okay. What about the other one? Let's look at my money league. And I'm probably not projected to win this one. I don't know why it doesn't tell me the projections when I want it to. I am not projected to win. So right now, not looking good. Let's see this one. I am projected to win, but probably not going to. And then Jaguar Gator. This is my only 18-team league that I've ever been in. Rough week for fantasy, folks. Not good. Not good for me. That is a bummer. Hopefully he has a bunch of players that just don't play well. Dang it. Oh, well. Can't win them all. Our team's so bad at kicking extra points this year. I don't know. That's weird. Today it's been crazy. Nigeria and Congo are in a penalty shootout to decide which is coming here next Sunday. Oh, wow. That's huge. Nigeria, you'd think Nigeria. They've been like a powerhouse for years, and yet they have struggled for some reason. I don't know. Hopefully Nigeria wins. I like to see them. Dr. Lee, you the man. No, you're the man, Raider. Appreciate you, man. Again, I'll be back on tomorrow night for Cowboys and the Raiders. Everyone is on Hurts over Jared Goff tonight. Interesting, yeah. You went against Josh Allen? Oh, man, that is rough. Yeah, Allen, 6 touchdowns. That is amazing. All right, back here in Arizona, we're again. San Francisco leads 19-7. But Pinheiro struggled kicking. He has one blocked, and then, of course, again, he just pushed this one to the right. As here is the kickoff. Arizona fielded at the 3s, at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25. Spinning around, still moving the pile, and he's brought down at the 29-yard line. And that's where Arizona will begin their drive. Rams up 14-3. Yep, saw that one earlier. I picked the Seattle Seahawks to win that one, but that was a... Yep, that's an unfortunate one, I guess, for now. 3-3 after 5 rounds, extra rounds in penalty. Ooh, sudden death in a way. Not necessarily sudden death. But you know what I mean. All right, 1st and 10. Brissett in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Brissett takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. This is to Mercado at the 30, still moving forward as he's tripped up at the 31. That was a hard-fought gain of 2, folks, as he's grimacing in pain. That was his 2nd carry of the game. He only has 7 yards, but again, only 2 carries. Only so much you can do with that. 2nd and 8 for the Cardinals. Brissett is in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 1 receiver to left, sending the running back out wide. So now it's 4 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to left, sending a man in motion. Now it's trips to the right, 2 receivers to left. Everyone's moving and moving. Brissett takes the snap, looking over the middle. Steps up, fires, it's caught at the 40 and brought down around the 41-yard line. That is Michael Wilson. And that is a Cardinals first down. You missed the Uno restaurant from shutting down. I do not even know. I've never heard of that. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Cardinals as they show Kyler Murray on the bench. Will he ever play again for the Cardinals? I don't know. I have my doubts. 1st 10 at the 40. That's a bad spot, but oh well. Brissett under center as Brissett takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. Tim Mercado down, bouncing it outside. He's under duress, and oh man, that's a huge loss on the play. A loss of 5. He just couldn't find anything open. The O-line was just not there. Nigeria shanks. Congo converts. Oh, we have an upset. Nigeria. They're going home. Unbelievable. Wow, that's a shock. 2nd and 15, ball at the 35. Brissett hands it off down the right side. He's at the 40 and brought down at the 41 for a gain of 6. Gets the yards back there. Now we'll make it 3rd and 9 coming up for the Cardinals. Unbelievable. Well, whoever draws the Congo probably is going to do very well in the group. Nigeria could have done some damage. All right, 3rd and 9 for the Cardinals. Ball at the 41. Brissett looks like he's in the shotgun. He is. Trips to the left, one receiver to the right. They need to get to the 50 for a brand new set of downs. Brissett changing it up a little. Brissett drops back, looking to his left, swings it out. It's caught at the 40. He's at the 45 and brought down at the 47. That's a gain of 3 and some pushing and shoving at the end of the play. McBride trying to get away. Now there's a flag. There's a flag. And I think it's going to be on the Niners. And I think that's going to be a killer for the Niners. Andy, you're going to get them off the field. Kyle Shanahan not happy. Beat the 49ers, says 0-2. We'll see. Unnecessary roughness, number 0 on the defense. 15-yard penalty. That's an automatic 1st down. Bernardo Green, the guilty party. And that was interesting. Green again and McBride. Ooh, and then, yeah, Green went back for seconds. I think that was the issue. McBride and Green were both, like, jawing at each other. Had their hands on the face masks. Then they both let go, and then Green decides to have an extra shove there. And Robert Saleh not happy. Oh, man, he ripped into him. Green is now on the bench. Serves him right. 1st and 10 at the 38. Brissett under center. As he takes the snap, play action. Drops back. Looking, fires. It's caught at the 20. He's at the 15 and brought down around the 10. That's McBride pointing to another Cardinals 1st down. He was wide open down on the left sideline. There's no one on him. Found the soft zone or soft spot in the zone. You had the tie in that game. What a blast. Let's go, Zona. Beat Frisco. Steve leaving out the beginning of the of the names there. Got to be smarter than that. Oh, 100%. After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct. Number 85 on the offense, McBride now. Wow. So you get the big play, but then, I don't know, I'd like to see what he did. I don't really know if he did anything. He pointed to a 1st down. What in the world did he do? What the heck? I don't know what he did. He pointed to a 1st down. We see people do it all the time. Now, again, do I think we need to celebrate every 1st down? No, I think that's stupid. But I don't see what he did wrong. 1st and 10 at the 25. Hands it off up the middle. And he's going to be brought down after a yard. That is an interesting call. Again, did I miss something? Oh, I see. Okay, I guess it's the sniff. It's like he sniffed it and pointed. I mean, again, I don't know. That's really weird. So there is an injured Cardinal and an injured Niner. So we do have an injury timeout here. What a killer dumb penalty. Now back the other way. No, it's not now. It's not back the other way. But yeah, it backs them up 15 yards. It's still Cardinals ball. It's going to be 2nd and 8 at the 23. But yeah, that was, I don't know what, Nora. I think that was kind of a weak call. But I guess it's the sniff. I don't know. I guess that's what it was. Again, appreciate you guys. If you're tuned in, you're like, what the heck are you talking about? Like, hey, I'm just saying what they're doing, I guess. But, yeah, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Niners Cardinals is the game I'm doing. The second and final game of the day. Doing only 2. Yes, again, I've done 3, sometimes 4 on the channel on Sundays. It's a killer. But yeah, no, I do appreciate you guys tuning in. Again, I know there's a lot of people calling this game. Hopefully you like the style that I have here and you like and subscribe. And, of course, again, feel free to chat down below. I really do encourage that. I really do enjoy talking to you guys. 99% of the interactions I have on here are positive. They're awesome. I do enjoy talking to you guys. Again, I love talking sports. Sports is fun. So that's my thing. Football especially, NFL specifically. But, yeah, no, you guys are awesome. Again, make sure, again, to chat down below. Was he taunting a player or just a gesture? I think it was a gesture. So pretty much the gesture, I should say, not the jester, gesture. But, yeah, so pretty much he caught it, got tackled, gets up, he does this, and then he points to a first down. I guess they don't like this. That, I guess, is no. He can't sniff anymore the fingers and point to a first down. Now, again, I think that's, I mean, it is what it is, but you know, I don't think you should celebrate every first down. I think that's stupid. Like, just, it's a first down. I don't know. It is what it is. But again, he was also involved in the previous play. I think it might have been a little bit of a makeup call, too. Maybe not a makeup call, because McBride was, you know, fighting the other guy, and then the other guy does the late shove on McBride. And then, of course, the next play, you know, McBride does that, and it's 15. It's interesting. As long as you don't use the helmet as a battle malice, I say play on 100%. And that's why I hate Myles Garrett. That's why I hate Myles Garrett. Can't stand Myles Garrett. Almost killed a guy on national TV, and that is glossed over. Here we go, Steelers. Heck yeah. That's kind of dumb. Not like he was flipping. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I would be thinking. I thought he did something way worse. All right, 2nd and 9. Ball at the 24. Brissett in the shotgun. Trips to the right to one receiver to the left. Brissett. Play action. Rolling to his right. Fires. It's caught by Dortch. He's at the 20. Cuts inside at the 15. He's at the 10. And brought down at the 8. Dortch would not go down, making everyone look silly on that one. Making people miss, and whenever people did grab him, he was just shrugging him off. That's a 1st and goal opportunity for the Cardinals as they are now at the 7. Andrew pulling for the Cowboys. What in the world? Well, it is what it is, I guess. 1st and goal at the 7. Direct snap to Dortch at the 5. Leaning forward and brought down at the 1. Dortch playing with a lot of energy right now. There is a hold on the Cardinals, though. That's going to back him up to that's going to back him up 10 yards. That is McBride. We needed the win. Oh, we did, for sure. So that's going to back him up. It's going to be 1st and goal at the 17. I will be covering the Cowboys tomorrow, though, Andrew. I am going to let you know that. Andrew, I will be doing the Cowboys and the Raiders tomorrow night. 1st and goal at the 17. Brissett in the shotgun. Brissett drops back, looking over the middle. Steps up, fires. It's caught at the 10. He's spinning at the 5. Brought down at the 4. That is McBride pointing to a first down, but that is not a first down. That is 2nd and goal. So McBride, not exactly 99 awareness or anything like that. That was pretty weird. I think McBride's making it personal for no reason. Reminded me of Spinal Teaspoon. Smell the glove. I don't even know. What in the world? I'm lost there, Steve. I'm sorry. 2nd and goal at the 5. In the shotgun is Brissett. Receiver left, receiver to the right. Brissett lifts the leg, takes the snap, and he keeps it on an RPO, and that was not the play. That's a loss of 4. Winters leading the charge against the Niners, or pardon me, against Brissett there on the RPO. Denver player broke a tackle, but they whistled to play dead. These refs are so... Yeah, that's horrible. That's horrible. Playoff picture is going to be a traffic jam. It is. Oh, I'm very excited. We need a close finish. We haven't been granted that the last 3 or 4 years. Even with expansion, with the playoff expansion, like it's really boring the last week of the season. We need an exciting week 18. Brissett drops back, looking over the middle, checks it down. It's caught at the 10, makes the guy miss. Trying to find the corner, he cannot, as he's tackled by Lenore. And they will have to settle for 3. But yes, I definitely want an exciting Week 18 because, again, there's really not been many division races that are decided Week 18 anymore, and then the wild card spots are all locked up. It's like everyone has like a 99% chance to win. It's like, man, let's get some drama. Let's get some drama on Week 18. I need it. This is a 26-yard attempt. He shanked one from 58 earlier. 26 from the right hash. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up. Oh, and it's blocked, but it's good. Oh, my gosh, what a play. I can't say what a play, but what a kick. That is amazing. He blocked it, and yet it still had enough power. What the heck? If that was maybe 5 yards further out, that is short. 19-10, Niners leaning over the Cardinals. That was amazing. You guys need to look that up later. Spinal Tap. It's a movie, a parody about a fictitious British 70s rock band. Okay, I'm not familiar. Sorry. That's interesting, though. An exciting end to a year would be nice for sure. That was amazing. What the heck? I've never seen that before. A blocked, tipped field goal that still goes in. That's a first. I'm glad I covered this game. Now it's all worth it now. It's all worth it now. All right, let's see what's happening across the nation. The Rams leading 14-6 over the Seahawks. The Ravens and the Browns tied at 3 apiece, and the Browns are at the Baltimore 5. Apparently there was a fumble on the punt return. Broncos leading 6-3 over the Chiefs. Final scores from earlier: the Steelers over the Bengals 34-12. Dolphins over the Commies 16-13. The Panthers winning in overtime over the Falcons 30-27. Bills over the Buccaneers 44-32. Texans over the Titans 16-13. Bears over the Vikings 19-17. Packers over the Giants 27-20. Jaguars 35. Chargers 6. Wow, I know. I can't believe it. Don, I've never seen that before. Never seen it. All right, hopefully a change in fortune for the Cards. Yeah, they need something. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. If everyone were to subscribe right now, folks, I would hit 2150. Would be pretty cool to get there by day's end. So make sure, again, to leave a like and subscribe. It is completely free, folks. You won't have to pay me a dime. Subscribing is free. All it is more sports on your YouTube channel. I don't think you'd complain about that. But for some reason, people won't press the subscribe button sometimes. It's like, interesting. Do you like what I'm doing? Yeah. You doing a good job? Yeah. Is this football? Yeah. Do you like football? Yeah. Am I subscribing? No. Okay. Interesting. I'm sorry. Hey, look, I'm trying here. I'm trying to grow this channel. Started in March, 8 months in. Again, I'm pretty happy with the growth. Pretty happy with it. As we're working our way back here. I think they're still, it's Glendale. Is it Glendale or is it Phoenix? I can't remember. They're back in Arizona. San Francisco. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. San Francisco leading 19-10 over the Cardinals as the Cardinals kick it off. Fielded at the 5. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, 25. There's already a flag. He's at the 30, the 35, the 40. Cuts outside and brought down at the 47. Like I said, though, there's a flag. This may be coming back. Go Browns. Would be nice to see the Ravens miss the playoffs. Me and you both would be nice. But again, the Ravens have a shot at the AFC North because the Steelers are so bad. Illegal formation. Oh, it's on the Cardinals. That's going to be at the end of the kick. They're going to be in Arizona territory just like that. That is not good. Only one bottle of water all day. And you can tell in the voice I should have drank more water earlier. In the first game. All right, 1st and 10 here for Purdy. Under center, 2 receivers left, 2 tight ends in, tight to the right. As Purdy takes the snap, drops back, play action. Looking over the middle, dumps it off. It is incomplete. Pass intended for Robinson, and he was just covered. There's no way he's going to make the catch. Y'all, the spread in the Browns game was 7.5, and the total was 38. Super low totals and a touchdown or more spread, says the dog, and take the points. Interesting. Yeah, no, it's right now it's 3-3. 2nd and 10, ball at the 48 as Purdy hands it off up the middle. This is Robinson, jump cut at the 45, and looks like he's going to be brought down at the 44. That is a gain of 4. Pearsall, again, I guess a little shaken up. But he's okay. It's 3rd and 5 coming up for the Niners. They're at the 43. Pearsall with 327 yards on the season. 21 catches, 15 yards a catch. Not too shabby. 3rd and 5, ball at the 43. Need to get to the 38 for a brand new set of downs. Purdy in the shotgun, trips to the right to 1 tight end in, tight to the left. Purdy drops back, looking to his left, steps up, fires over the middle. It is almost intercepted. Almost intercepted, but unable to hold on to it, and the Niners will have to punt it away. Pass intended for Ricky Pearsall. Throw was a little bit underthrown. Good play there by the corner underneath. So despite the good field position, they may have to punt. And they are. Here is Morstead as he punts it. Dortch is going to let it drop at the 8, and that's where it's caught by Neal. So really good stuff there by the Niners special teams, as it's going to be 1st and 10 for Arizona at their own 8. Whenever we do come back. It's in Glendale, Arizona. Okay. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. DeLay. Feel free, again, to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. Don, 3 to 6 games. And that was the 325 window, too. Those are usually the featured games, as far as, like, those are the games that'll be a little bit better. But not quite. Looks like the better games are happening at the 305 window, 405 window, depending on where you're from. Rams, of course, leading 14-6 over the Seahawks. Right now, again, the Cardinals will have the ball at their own 8. The Browns leading 6-3 over Baltimore. The Broncos leading 6-3 over the Chiefs. I was so close to deciding if I do an all AFC North day or not. I elected to not do it. It was close, though. Would have been probably the only time I'll get to do that. I guess I can do it on the final week of the season, depending on how it's going. And again, next week, unsure what I'm going to be doing. I will be doing Bills and Texans. Hopefully that's a close game. That's all we can hope for, the Texans to look okay. And then, of course, I'll be doing Steelers, Bears. And then as far as the other game, I have no idea yet. I don't know. Browns, Raiders, I don't know. Jaguars, Cardinals, I don't know. I can tell you I'm probably not doing Eagles, Cowboys. That's probably the game that most people will do. I don't think I do that one. So Atlanta and New Orleans, again, I don't know. I don't know what game I'll do. Maybe do Sunday Night Football next week. We'll see. I don't know yet. Like I said, I just don't know. Again, we're still in commercial break. Cardinals will have the ball at their own 8% today. 14 for 17, 145. Purdy's only thrown the ball 10 times, 7 for 10, 98 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Cardinals actually outgaining the Niners, 171 to 123, both with the same amount of first downs. Penalties, though, are a killer. Cardinals have 6 penalties, 45 yards. They're only 2 for 6 on 3rd down. And again, they have time possession, but again, they're not leading on the scoreboard. I passed the Rams game and took the dogs on the other three. Not looking bad so far. So far, I don't know. I think the Chiefs are going to win that one. I still think, despite what's happening, as Brissett drops back, fires. It's caught at the 11, and he's dropped pretty much immediately. That's a gain of 3. Yeah, I took the Seahawks. I took the Niners in this one. I took the Ravens, and then the Chiefs. That was my afternoon slate there. All right, 2nd and 7. Ball at the 11 in the shotgun. Trips left. One tight end in tight to the right. As Brissett, play action, throws. It's caught by McBride. It's at the 15. He's hit, and he's still going forward. As he's brought down at the 20, there is a flag that was just tossed. I don't know what it's going to be. Niners pointing towards the Cardinals. And we're just kind of waiting to see what the call's going to be. No one knows. Holding on the offense. 10-yard penalty. Half the distance. So Elijah Higgins, the guilty party there. Makes it 2nd and 12 for the Cardinals. Of course, the Cardinals have also been injured, but also the Niners. Purdy missing 8 games. Ayuk on the PUP list. Pearsall, 6 games. Kittle, 5. Bosa's out for the season. Warner out for the season. Michael Williams out for the season. Man, the Niners have also been through it. 2nd and 12. Brissett in the shotgun. Brissett drops back, looking over the middle. Fires. It's caught at the 10 and immediately dropped. McBride on the catch. Robinson on the tackle. Makes it 3rd and 8 coming up for the Cardinals. Again, any points here will work for the Cardinals, but they need to get a first down here. They need 8 yards. The Niners looking to extend this, or keep this at 19 and 10, and of course, get the ball back, looking to extend the lead. 3rd and 8. Brissett in the shotgun, trips left, 2 receivers to the right. Brissett lifts the leg, gets the snap. 5-man rush, slings it out. It's caught at the 10, cuts inside. It's Higgins at the 15, extending, not going to get there as he's dropped at the 16. That's a gain of 6. Robert Saleh looking pretty happy about it. I kid you not, our 2nd string running back dropped a pass and it got returned for 6. Really? Unbelievable. That is rough for the Ravens today, man. I don't know what's going on. I'm shocked. There's the snap, and here is the punt. That's going to be fair caught at the 38. And that's where the Niners will take over with 2:50 left to go here in the 2nd quarter. I guess the featured game for Fox Big Noon Kickoff is Rutgers at Ohio State. Wow, that's going to be a 30-point game. Rutgers actually not a terrible team, to be honest with you, with Greg Schiano. Greg Schiano actually, that is a physical Rutgers team. They're not the best, but they will make you pay. That is pretty interesting if that is true there. I don't know. Are you saying that it was a drop, not a fumble? Wow, the Browns leading 13-3. All right, 1st and 10 at the 39. Purdy under center, sending a man in motion. As Purdy drops back, hands it off to McCaffrey's at the 45. Still moving at the 50 and brought down at the 49. That's a gain of 12. What a run there by Christian McCaffrey. And that is a 49er first down. McCaffrey looking like his former self. So 1st and 10 at the 49. Purdy is in the pistol. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. Purdy sending a man in motion. They don't have to snap it. I don't know if they will. Purdy gets them to jump. Oh, man, encroachment. Again, I don't think they're even going to try to snap it. It's a free 5 yards. Yep, Ravens going to need an effort now. We found what they got today. Yeah. I mean, it could have been a sneaky tough game for them. The Browns again have a good defense. And it is, of course, an AFC North game. But I'm surprised. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 19-10 Niners leading over the Cardinals. They have the ball 1st and 5 at the Arizona 44 whenever we do come back. Not bad, just no on par with the Buckeyes. Not on par. I don't know. I think the Buckeyes will be fine. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe, folks, for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like the style that I have here, it's more of a traditional radio-style broadcast. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. It is free. And, again, if everyone were to subscribe right now, folks, I would hit 2,200 subs. So make sure, again, to like and subscribe. It is completely free. And of course, again, feel free to chat down below. Talk about whatever you like. I try to respond to as many comments as I possibly can. The chat is a very important part of the channel. Of course, again, I'll be calling the game. That will take priority. But again, the chat is just as big of a deal. So in between plays, in between commercials, I am all game. I'm free game. All right, the Rams leading over the Seahawks 14-6. The Seahawks are at the Los Angeles 3. They've just kicked a field goal, so it's Rams 14, Seahawks 9 at the end of the first half. Of course, again, the Niners leading 19-10 over the Cardinals. 2 minutes to go here in the game we're covering. Browns leading 13-3 over the Ravens. Ravens have the ball at the Cleveland 48. The Chiefs are driving. They're at the Denver 11. They're down 6-3 over the Broncos. To the Broncos, I should say. And again, the Steelers over the Bengals earlier, 34-12. The Dolphins over the Commies, 16-13. Panthers over the Falcons, 30-27. Bills, 44. Buccaneers, 32. Texans, 16. Titans, 13. Bears, 19. Vikings, 17. Packers, 27. Giants, 20. And the Jaguars, 35. Chargers, 6. Some dude was going off this morning on how the Browns and Ravens split every year no matter record. I don't know if that's true. Let me fact check that. I don't think that is true. I think the Ravens have pretty much owned the Browns for the most part. But we can check that right now. But, both teams not exactly the greatest this year. Let me click on... I'll do that at halftime. Give me a sec. Hopefully I remember. I should remember. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Niners at the 44. Yeah, I don't think that's true. Purdy under center, sending a man in motion. Looks like they're killing something. Now Purdy's going to be in the shotgun. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. And now Purdy's going to call a timeout. Well, that's interesting. Off the 2-minute warning, 1st and 5. We're going to call time. Well, I got some time now. Let's see. Let me click on Baltimore. And we want... Is it history? I can't remember. History, records by opponent. So they're 38-15 in their history. So, again, that's already not looking good. So, I guess last 2 years, last few years, you have an argument for sure. Since 2021, that is the case. Okay, last few years, yeah. 2020, no. 2019, they split. 2018, they split. 2017, sweep. 2016, sweep. 2015, okay. I guess in recent memory, okay, I guess a little bit more. Again, they had a huge streak there from 08 to 13. Purdy hands it off up the middle. This is McCaffrey spinning forward at the 40. Brought down at the 27. Clicked the wrong tab. My bad, folks. So, okay. I guess there's some truth there in recent memory. I did not realize that. The Browns are beating the Ravens. Yeah, I can't believe it. Cannot believe it. And again, that is a 1st down for the Niners. So 1st and 10, Purdy drops back, looking over the middle. Throws. It is knocked away. Great play there by the defender. Who was that? That was Burke on the coverage. Great defense. That makes it 2nd and 10 coming up for the Niners. Purdy 7 for 11, 98 yards, 2 touchdowns on the day. Brissett again 18 for 21, 159. So a little bit different as far as pass volumes, but both very efficient regardless. 2nd and 10, ball at the 37. Purdy under center, and I don't know what's going on. They're switching up the plays. Purdy drops back. And it's going to be a screen. It's caught by Kittle at the 40. He's at the 35, the 30, and that's where he's dropped after a gain of 8. And there's a timeout. I believe San Francisco calling a timeout. Broncos 6, Chiefs 6. Man. Oh, that is the Cardinals' first timeout. Interesting. San Francisco seesaw season. They've won in week 3, 5, 7, and 9. They lost in 4, 6, 8, and 10. They hate even numbers, folks. They hate even numbers. Wow, that's interesting. I guess we're in week 11, huh? Wow. This season is kind of flying by. 3rd and 3 for the Niners. Purdy in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Purdy drops back, looking over the middle. He's still looking. Moving to his left is Purdy. He's going to take off and run. No, he throws at the last second. It is almost intercepted. Oh, he had it in his hands. Melton almost came away with the pick, but unable to hold on to it. That was dangerous by Purdy. Purdy almost. Oh, and Purdy took a big hit there at the end. And he was wide open in the end zone. Again, he just kind of saw him late. Melton again. Oh, he was knocked away by his teammate. Oh, that's a killer. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. Pinheiro drills this one, as that one is good. 22-10, Niners leading over the Cardinals with 1:01 left to go in the second quarter. Would you have gone Purdy or Mac? I'll go with Purdy. Purdy's good. Mac was playing well, but I think Purdy's better. All right, 22-10. The Cardinals will have about a minute to go. They do have 2 timeouts left to go. I mean, they could, I guess, march down and try to nullify the field goal with the field goal of their own. Missed kicks this year. Pinheiro's missed 0 field goals, but he's missed 4 extra points. Wow. We are week 11, and the Bears finally won a game against a winning team against the Vikings. Yep, but the Vikings, are they really a winning team, What are they actually? No, the Vikings are 4-6. The Vikings are not a winning team. As there is the kickoff. Field at the 1. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20. He's at the 25, and that's where he's going to be dropped at the 27-yard line. So that's where the Cardinals would take over. Again, they got 55 seconds to go. They have 2 timeouts. Again, they can easily nullify that 3. Of course, that would still make it a 2-score game, or leave it a 2-score game. So we'll go over scores very soon. Next timeout we'll do it. As Brissett is in the shotgun. 2 receivers left. 1 receiver to the right. McBride in the slot. As Brissett takes the snap, looking over the middle. He's going to throw over the middle. It's caught at the 40 and brought down at the 44. That is Wilson running to give the ball to the ref. Brissett in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. That 36 seconds, drops back. Brissett looking, pump fakes, throws over the middle. It is dropped. Michael Carter with butterfingers there. That stops the clock with 32 seconds. Doctor, would you start Mason or Howard next Sunday against the Bears? I'm assuming Rodgers is not available if that is the situation. I would go with Rudolph. I mean, do I want to see Howard? Yeah, but I mean, you know, you got to go with the experience in a big game like that. You got to do it. 2nd and 10 in the shotgun is Brissett. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Brissett drops back, looking over the middle, and there is a late flag. What in the world? False start on the offense. They were waiting for that play to develop and everything. Bernie Kosar is waiting on a liver transplant. Hopefully he can get... Oh, yeah, for sure. I didn't even... Wow, that's... Hopefully it goes well. I don't know why, but I think this game's is going to go sideways. I can see some follies coming up here. Potentially. Everyone loves football follies. All right, 1st and 15. No, pardon me, 2nd and 15. Ball at the 40. Brissett in the shotgun. 4-man rush moving to his right. Checks it down. It's caught at the 40, and Carter is thumped after a gain of 2, and that's going to be another timeout. Makes it 3rd and 13 for the Cardinals. If Chicago beat the Steelers next week, that would that would be a win for sure. I really want to see Howard because I know you do. I know all Buckeye fans, man, they go crazy over their quarterbacks. It's like Justin Fields was the second coming. Oh yeah, no, that guy was not good. And you're seeing it with the Jets. You're playing high school bocce ball. Okay, I didn't know that was a thing you did in high school, or, you know, people could do in high school. But that's cool. We do not have bocce ball down here in Texas. I can tell you that right now. 3rd and 13 at the 42. Brissett in the shotgun. Trips left. 1 receiver to the right. Brissett drops back. Looking. Fires up the middle. It is intercepted. Intercepted. Mustafa with the pick. Be funny if he was in touch. He's celebrating in his own end zone. CMC scored. Yeah, he scored twice. Brissett again just throwing over the middle. Yeah, he was touchdown. Okay, just making sure. Would have been interesting. Since his non-throwing arm, Rodgers is broken. Will they cast him up and let him play? That's a tough one, man. Oh, man. Oh, hopefully his wrist is fine. Justin Fields is good at Ohio State. Oh, yeah. Most Ohio State quarterbacks are good at Ohio State. But, you know, it doesn't really work out for him in the NFL. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Niners. As they may, I don't know, they have 2 timeouts. They're at the 33. Looks like they're going to be a little aggressive here. Purdy's in the shotgun. Trips left to 1 receiver to the right. Purdy sending a man in motion. Purdy drops back. Steps up. Fires. It is caught at the 45. Jennings with a great catch. And the Niners going to call a timeout with 11 seconds to go. That was a dangerous throw. Love me some bocce ball. I think I may have played it once. Awesome about bocce ball. I try to teach my junior high class bocce ball. Some of them liked it. Yeah, I think I've only played it once. I can't remember if I actually did. My dad would have taught me. I don't remember if he did. Maryland is different. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, we have, of course. Can you please check the Browns score? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Browns leading 13-10 over the Ravens. 2 minutes to go in that one. 6-6 there in Denver. Chiefs with the ball. Rams Seahawks at halftime. 1st and 10 at the 45. Purdy drops back, looking over the middle. Steps up. He's got all the time in the world. Throws it out of bounds. Incomplete. Oh, there's a flag. There is a flag, and if this is against Arizona, that is unfortunate. Eagle contact. Well, that makes it a 68-yard field goal if you want to try it. They did have boat wake surfing and curling in Texas, though, where I lived. Okay, I'm not familiar with that. We definitely don't have that over here. Maryland is different in many areas. Yes, it is. Touchdown Ravens. Yep. I will bring a nice set home to play. Yeah, I got to play it. I don't even know how to play it. Purdy in the shotgun. 5 seconds left. They got to try something quick, you'd think, as there is a timeout. Arizona. We're just dragging this one out. This half is taking forever. That's what I'm saying. Like, come on. What are we doing? Like, let's just get to halftime already, folks. We're about to match the they're at the 2-minute warning, and they started 20 minutes ago, or 20 minutes, not 20 minutes ago, but 20 minutes later than this one. Unbelievable. Well, hey, I mean, this is my last game of the day, so I guess it wants me to have a long stream. All right, 1st and 10 at the 50. Purdy is going to drop back, throws it over the middle. It is caught at the 45, and that's going to take a timeout. They're going to take a timeout with 1 second left. That makes it manageable as Pinero is going to come out for a 62, 63-yard field goal? Jeez, Your Sooner girls won. Yeah, Oklahoma's got a good basketball team. Why? What kind of penalties if you touch a Philadelphia player? Hold on, I can't focus. What kind of penalty is it if you touch a Philadelphia player when he's sick? I don't know. All right, this is looks like that's a 63-yard attempt from the left hash. No, 62-yard attempt. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is blocked. It's blocked. Dortch is going to take it. He's at the 15. He's at the 20, 25, 30, and that's where he's brought down. Now there is a flag. If this is against Arizona, San Francisco may try to kick it again. Illegal contact, this guy. Personal foul, defense. Oh, my goodness. Calais Campbell, the veteran. Unbelievable. Calais Campbell, the one that blocked it, ended up with the personal foul. He contacted the snapper. I guess you're not allowed to touch him anymore. So now this will make it a 47-yard attempt. From the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. Just snuck in there. 25-10. The Niners leading over the Cardinals at the half. Wash should save Daniels for next season. I agree. Mahomes got sacked 3rd and 1. Oh, that's tough. Should have done the Browns game. It's a decent game. Yeah, well, it is what it is. I thought about it, but this is fine. I'm fine with this. I appreciate you guys again for hanging out before or after the block. It was before the block. Let's see, Doctor, I know I'm not supposed to ask for mod, but you think I should get with this guy? We'll see. Maybe in the future, man. We'll see in the future. Again, you have to earn it. You have to earn it. I have to just feel like, you know what, this guy has earned it. Again, I'm able to pick you out now. So I usually hand out mods. I don't know. Even the mods that I have don't really mod. They're just there so I can pick them out because they were here at the beginning of the channel. They're OGs. We'll see. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Again, it is halftime, 25-10. Niners, of course, leading. In the other games, we have the Rams leading 14-9 over the Seahawks. They are just starting the third quarter. Oh, wow. Look at that. Devin Bush returning it 23 yards for a pick 6. That's the highlight of his career, that bum. Then, of course, a few moments later, Jackson handing it off to Henry, and the Browns again leading 13-10 over the Ravens. Oh, man. That is wild. The Browns, though, with the ball, they're at the Baltimore 28. So they have a chance to tack on another 3. Chiefs-Broncos 6-6. in that one. Of course, final score from earlier, the Steelers all over the Bengals, 34-12. Dolphins 16, Commies 13, Panthers 30, Falcons 27, Bills 44, Buccaneers 32, Texans 16, Titans 13, the Bears 19, Vikings 17, Packers 27, Giants 20, and then the Jaguars 35, Chargers 6. You skipped it? No, I didn't skip it. I said illegal contact for sure. Let's see here. I'm starting Panero today. He already yeah, he did. Yo, what up, Doctor? Congrats to your Steelers. Appreciate it, Neil. Yeah, no, it was a good game. It was a good game. Kyle Hamilton is a great player. Doctor, look at the Week 17 matchup for the Steelers. What do we got in Week 17? I honestly don't remember. Normally, I memorize all the schedules for the Steelers, man, but it's been rough. Steelers at Cleveland. Yep. Probably lose that one too. That's what's sad. It should be a win, but it probably won't be. The Steelers haven't won in Cleveland since 2021, since Ben retired. Ben owned the Browns, but since he is retired, that has not been the case. So yeah, Thanksgiving again. That is not next week, but the week after. And again, my plan, I have to again talk with the family, but the plan is for me to do 2 of those games. So, and again, I plan on doing the Cincinnati-Baltimore one because usually we have the meal in the mid-afternoon, but the goal is to either hey, we're going to have it early and have it mid-afternoon. So that way I can kind of decide on what we're doing. Might do the Black Friday game as well. Probably will, to be honest with you. And, of course, that week, the Steelers hosting the Bills. Oh, jeez. That means the early game, I could probably get something going. I don't know. I'll have to worry about that, and I don't have to worry about that for a few weeks. Let's go Niner Nation. Yep, Dexter looking pretty good. Come on, Cards, get us together. Oh, wait, wrong channel. I mean, go Niners. This guy, Gaming Boy, with the Niners logo, and he's pulling for the that's interesting. You want to hear about the Niners? What do you want to hear about the Niners? What about them? Niners will be all right. Jacob, by then the Steelers will be either 8-7 or 9-6, so they can finish the year 9-8. Yep. We want to hear about Niner Gang. Niner Gang looking pretty good. Gene, I don't know. I don't really have much else to say. Again, it's halftime. He plays the Black Friday game. Oh, I just saw it. I'm a bot for forgetting. I'm a total bot. Bears and Eagles. Bears and Eagles. We might get killed by Buffalo. I don't know about that. The Niner Gang, is that like a lollipop gang? Yeah. Bang, bang, Niner Gang. I respect the Niners. Pretty good organization. They consistently winning, you know. All jokes here at work. How's this game been? It's been okay. It's been, I don't know. Not the best game in the world, but, you know, it is what it is. Niners are looking pretty good. The thing is, the Cardinals have more yards. They're just not really taking advantage. You know, the Cardinals, of course, with a turnover. The 49ers with 14 first downs, which is amazing on 167 yards. That is pretty interesting. Like, they're just barely getting the first downs, really. And, of course, penalties. Again, 11 penalties for the Cardinals. I mean, unbelievable. I didn't realize it was that much. 11 penalties for the Cardinals. Only 1 for the 49ers. That is unbelievable. The Cardinals dominating in time of possession. And yet, it doesn't matter because the score says 25-10. Eagles win tonight, 35-25. Eagles play Black Friday. Yep. I hope the Eagles do win tonight, but they got to play a lot better than they did Monday night. Yeah, for sure. For sure. For sure. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Good afternoon, Doc. Good to see you, Mike. Appreciate you for stopping in. This one again at half, and it's been a game. It's been there. This game has been played. It's a game. Update: the Vikings still suck. That's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. Almost had it. I thought you guys were going to pull it off there at the end, but unfortunately couldn't hold on. But I don't know. I don't know, Mike. What do you think? How's McCarthy? Do you think McCarthy's the guy, or do you think not really, or do you think it's just too soon? Playing the short game, Joe Montana football, but the time possession does not show that. Yeah, they're just, I don't know. They're winning. That's what matters. They're just very efficient. Again, we're just kind of chilling here at the half, so make sure again to like and subscribe. I'm glad to be here with all the fellow legends. Oh yeah, we got a lot of legends here on the channel. A lot of legends here on the channel for sure. So, but yeah, no, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure again to like and subscribe. If everyone were to subscribe right now, folks, I would hit 2,200 subs. Just saying, it would be pretty cool. So much appreciated for hanging out in this one. As I'm just kind of waiting for halftime to conclude. Believe this is my second. This is my second or third game for the Niners. I know the Cardinals. If you're a Cardinals fan, tune in. I've happened to do you guys quite a bit. Again, I did the Cardinals last week. Then the Monday night. That's 2, 3. There's the Niners game. 4. So, yeah, 4 times. This is the 5th time I've already done the Cardinals. This is the 2nd time I've done the Niners. You can see my logos progressively get bigger. Looking at what they were for football and early on. And then you look at it now. It's like they're huge. What in the world? I don't know what happened there. But we're going to leave it. It works, believe it or not. See, McCarthy has flashes of where he looks good, but then he's nervous and his footwork needs help. He looks like he's doing a full dance routine before a pass. That is not good. That is not good. Thank you. Now, thank you, Dadvastator. Thank you for tuning in. 2.1K looking nice. Yep. Hey, we're moving up. We're moving up in the world. 26 seconds left. The Broncos playing soft. I'm assuming defense. Chiefs in field goal range. Yep. Cardinals 0-4 when you call. Yeah, you know what? Give me a sec. Let me go get that. Let me go get that notebook real quick. Hold on. All right, I'm back. I had to actually go outside. I forgot I left it outside. I used the same notebook for the games I cover for the high school. So yeah, the Steelers now 6-4. That means the Bengals are 1-2. No, the Cards are 1-3 when I cover them. The Niners are 1-0. So yeah, no, the Cardinals have actually won a game when I've covered them. Not total bad luck. I'm trying to convince them, Trisk. You're trying to push them away. Let's see here. J.J. McCarthy is Michigan. J-Frog, I don't know what that means, but I don't know. I wasn't really high on McCarthy when he came out, but how the thumbnails got an upgrade as the subs increase. Soon it's just going to be soon it's just going to be that. Soon it's going to be just taking up the entire screen. I might have to switch. I might have to go from that to that. That way I just have two massive logos on each side. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah. No, definitely appreciate you guys. Let me go and refresh this. That is not what I wanted. Looks like we're working our way back. Working our way back here to Arizona. Arizona will receive the second half kickoff. The Ravens' offense line is truly despicable. Oh, man. Casey calls timeout, 1 second left from their own 30. 70-yard Hail Mary. Well, Fail Mary. Broncos game all tied up at the half. Man. All right, let's see what happens here. Can the Cardinals come back again? They've had more yards. They've had a lot of things. They've also had a lot of penalties. Penalties push it to the 40-yard line. Man. So we'll see what happens here. Again, Arizona, they have the yards. They've been moving the ball. They just can't finish drives. And they also turn it over a lot. Well, they've only turned it over once, but it is what it is. Field it at the 5. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, 30. And he's brought down at the 31-yard line. That is Dortch on the return. And that's where the Cardinals will take over. Sack on Mahomes. Oh, Patrick Mahomes. No one gets sacked like Patrick Mahomes. He does it different. Here's a guy. They'll probably muff it. Looks like the Kyler Murray Cardinals. Sorry, Torrey. Torrey doesn't seem too happy with the Cardinals as Brissett. Play action. Drops back. Steps up. Fires it deep down the middle of the field. It is incomplete. Oh, Wilson. Throw just a tad bit underthrown if he hits him in stride. That is an amazing play, but unfortunately it's 2nd and 10 coming up for the Cardinals. Wilson just running straight. Great coverage by Lenore as well too. He was waiting, and then as soon as the ball gets there, that's when he gets his hands in. Good stuff by Lenore. As it's 2nd and 10, ball at the 31. Brissett under center. Swings it out to Dortch. Dortch going to take off and run. He's at the 35, the 40. Pushed out of bounds. Now there is a flag. Not a fan of Mahomie. Mahomie, where art thou? Yeah. So it looks like there's going to be a legal shift on the offense. All 11 players were not set. I don't know. I don't see what the problem was there. Everyone looks set to me. 2nd and 15, Cardinals moving backwards. Brissett is under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. Play action. Brissett drops back, steps up, checks it down. It's caught at the 30. This is Knight, cuts inside at the 35 and brought down close to the 40-yard line. Actually going to mark him really short at the 37. But nice little gain there. Again, Knight in the open space. I'd like to see what he can do. And again, making a guy miss. I feel like Knight can make a guy miss every single time. He's just not really given the opportunity to do so. So 3rd and 3 for the Cardinals. More like 3rd and 4. Again, the ball's at the 37. They need to get to the 41 for a brand new set of downs. Brissett in the shotgun. Receiver left, receiver to the right, sending a man in motion. Brissett drops back, looking over the middle. Brissett fires. It's caught at the 40. He's right there. It's going to be close, I think. They're going to give him a... Yeah, I think they're going to mark him a little short. Yeah, they're going to give him... It's going to make it 4th and inches. If Dallas, Philadelphia is out for you next week, I don't see another option for you except Browns, Raiders at 4. Yeah, again, so the strategy I have here, well, hold on, give me a sec. 4th and inches, Brissett is under center. Sending a man in motion. Brissett takes the snap, hands it off up the middle. He's got the first down. This is 9 at the 50. He's at the 45, the 40. Wilson out in front, blocking at the 10, the 5. Touchdown, Arizona Cardinals. But there is a flag. Oh, man, if this comes back, that is a killer. Oh, my goodness. Holding. Number 49 on the offense. Wow. Oh, that is tough. That is their 13th penalty of the day. It's going to update here. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Well, it's going to be 4th and 11, and the Cardinals will have to punt. Another flag. I mean, it has been that today for the Cardinals. 13 penalties. And we're just starting the 3rd quarter. Brown does not look happy on the sideline. He looks very upset. He looks like he's been shunned from everyone. That's the face he's given. He's like, man, no one likes me. As O'Donnell is ready to punt it away. And that is going to be fielded at the 23. He's at the 30. Stiff arming, and he's still on his feet and twirled around and brought down at the 32. Brown again throwing his helmet down. He can't believe it. 1st and 10 coming up for the 49ers. I can't speak. 1st and 10 coming up for the 49ers at the 32 whenever we come back. So anyway, so as far as next week, again, I pretty much have to assume that the main game that people are going to cover are Philadelphia and Dallas. So I can't cover that. I have to stand out whenever it's a non-Steelers game. So I don't really think, honestly, those other three games, I think there won't be many people covering. So there's really no wrong answer if I were to pick either one. Like today, obviously, again, the big game people would want to cover will be the Chiefs Broncos. And a lot of people are covering those games. So I can't do that in order to kind of stand out. Maybe one day I'll be that channel that can cover the big games, but right now, no. And even then, I mean, I've had a lot of fun games, covering this. I don't know why why is it divided with 3? Usually it's 4. That's way too much in my face. Yeah, there we go. Okay, what the heck? Regardless, yeah, I mean, I've had some winners whenever I do cover games that are not, the featured game. That was pretty good. Jaguars Raiders. That was an underrated, great game. There we go. I don't know why I just randomly did that. Packers Cardinals. That was a great game. That was a great game too. So I don't know. It's fun regardless. Whatever I decide to do, I don't know. You guys will know for sure. I'll let you know for sure. But again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Move the ball, Niners. Let's go. One day. Yep, one day we'll be a big channel. Again, we're growing, folks. Again, if everyone were to subscribe to the channel right now, we'll hit 2,200 subs, folks. So make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay if you like the style that I have here. Again, I have covered every team except for the Panthers once. And, of course, again, this is the Cardinals' 5th time on the channel. This is the Niners' 2nd time on the channel. So don't be a stranger. Feel free, again, to like and subscribe, folks. And again, next week, I don't know. But again, tomorrow I'll also be doing Raiders and the Cowboys. Cowboys have been covered once. Raiders have been covered twice. Both teams have not won when I've covered them, so that's going to change for somebody tomorrow. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Niners. We'll do a score check after this drive, or next commercial break, pretty much. Purdy is under center. McCaffrey in the backfield. Purdy sending a man in motion. Drops back, looking over the middle. Steps up, fires. It's caught by Juszczyk at the 40. He's at the 45, the 50. And pushed out of bounds at the 47. That is a brand new set of downs for the Niners. That's a gain of 21 yards. And the Niners looking to put the dagger in here. Again, if they score on this drive, it's going to be pretty tough. That'll make it a 3-score game. Which, still doable. What the other channels lack is connection via streamer and chat. I try. I appreciate that as he hands it off up the middle. This is McCaffrey. And McCaffrey is going to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Again, like I said, the chat is a very big part of the channel. And even when I have in the future, going to have a lot of people here. The chat's going to be constantly moving. I'm going to do my best to really just make the chat a priority. Will I miss a lot of messages? Probably, yeah, I probably will. But again, that's why I have handed mod status to people that have been here for a while. So that way I can kind of pick you out. So the more I talk to you in the future, if I feel like I'm going to miss talking to you, I'm going to go ahead and put you as a mod. And then boom, right there. I will never forget as he hands it off at the 45. He's at the 40 and brought down at the 36. That is close. I believe that is a first down for the Niners. So that is kind of the goal. I've already, again, handed mods to OGs, but soon I'll be expanding that as well. So it's going to be kind of bittersweet, the small chat, the small channel. We've already talked about that too. Like me and the OGs back when I was like at 100 subs. Like, man, one day there's going to be a bunch of people in here and won't have that connection. But I'm going to do my best to make sure the chat is a priority for sure. So there is a injury because I'm hearing that Fox injury music. All right, we'll check out the scores. Let's see what we got here across the nation. The Rams leading 14. No, hold on. Yeah, no, that is live. 14-12 over the Seahawks. Again, that is a big game in the NFC West. The winner will have the outright lead. In the NFC West. Rams leading 14-12, Seattle with the ball. Browns leading 16-10 as they just now start the third quarter. And the Chiefs-Broncos tied at 6 apiece at the half. Steelers, of course, leading, or they defeated the Bengals 34-12, keeping themselves in first place regardless of what happens there in Cleveland for another week. The Dolphins over the Commies 16-13, Panthers over the Falcons 30-27, Bills over the Buccaneers 44-32, Texans 16, Titans 13, Bears 19, Vikings 17, Packers 27, Giants 20, Jaguars 35, Chargers 6. Shout out to the mods. Oh yeah, and again, if I do hand mod status, don't think it's this guy doesn't like me. No, there's another batch that started in baseball season. I'm looking at hey, I might have to hand mod status soon. I know Denny's been here for a while. He checks in every now and then. I appreciate him. Of course, George, again, he's always here. I really appreciate you, George. Of course, again, Gaming Boy, you've been checking in a lot lately, but again, that might be a little bit further down the road. Jacob, of course. Again, Jacob's another one that has been here for a while now. So I really do appreciate you guys. Again, in the future, definitely going to happen. But again, now, if I do hand you guys mod powers, you guys abuse them, then there's going to be a problem. But, so hopefully you don't do that. But for the most part, you guys, again, I do appreciate you guys. Steve Duke. Yeah, again, Steve, another guy that's been here for a while now. Christopher LeClaire, you've been here for a while now. Yeah, I have a lot of people here that have been here for a while, and I really do appreciate you guys. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. All right. Chris? Oh, no, I believe you, Chris, for sure. For sure. No, I believe it. Looks like the injured player is Garrett Williams for the Cardinals. So now we're working our way back to Arizona again. 1st and 10 here for San Francisco. Do you think I would get the Steelers game next week? I don't know. 1st and 10 as he hands it off up the middle. He's at the 35 and brought down at the 31. Let's see here. Well, okay, don't worry. That's a little too much there, buddy. That's a little too much. I've been here since the MLB season. Yep. It was in Rhino Stream for 2 years. I just made mine 2 months ago. Yeah. Well, you know, it does take time, of course. But yeah, I guess I gotta watch who I give it to. But yeah, for the most part, again, I want to try to, if this channel really does explode, I want to try to remember those that were supportive at the beginning. As it's 2nd and 5, ball at the 31. Purdy under center, play action, moving to his left, fires. It is caught at the 25, and Kittle knocked out of bounds around the 20. That is a 1st down for the Niners. Actually going to mark him down at the 21. So 1st and 10 for the Niners as they look to make this a 3-score game. A field goal will do that, but of course I'm sure they're thinking end zone here. Purdy under center, 2 receivers to the right, tight ends in tight as Purdy hands it off to McCaffrey. He's at the 20, trying to find a hole and is brought down around the 16-yard line for a gain of 5. As we're ticking under 9:30 and counting, and the Niners leading 25-10. Just happy to be here no matter what happens. Oh, yeah. No, I appreciate you guys. Very, very excited for the future of the channel for sure. As it's 2nd and 5 at the 16. Purdy under center, receiver to the left, receiver to the right, and now there's going to be 2 receivers to the right as Juszczyk moves out wide. Purdy drops back, looking to the middle. It's going to be a screen to McCaffrey. McCaffrey trying to break free. Does kind of fight for a yard. He's really upset with himself. He had a touchdown if he was able to make that guy miss. But a good tackle there by Simon. Mahomes threw a pick 6, but got bailed out by illegal contact. That is unbelievable. Oh, illegal contact is the stupidest penalty ever. I mean, it really is. That is the dumbest thing. 3rd and 4 at the 15 in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 1 receiver to left. Purdy drops back, looking over the middle, steps up, heavy pressure. Now he's moving backwards. He's running backwards. Where was he going? Down he goes. Sack. Josh Sweat barely breaking a sweat on that one. Purdy, I don't know what in the world he was doing. Looking like a 5-year-old playing Madden at that point. He was just running straight backwards. And Sweat, it was too easy for him. Oh, my goodness. Cardinals, you got this. We'll see. Here's the snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is good. 47-yard attempt by Pernero. Drilled it. 28-10, 7:27 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Niners leading by 3 scores. Can the Cardinals keep themselves in it? I guess we'll see. Doctor, I'm giving you a heads up. I got to go to one of my friend's daughter's basketball game next Saturday, so I won't be here. No, it's all good, Jacob. Again, you guys can tune in whenever you want. I'm just entertainment. So, yeah, you can turn me off at any time. It's no biggie. Taunting is worst penalty. Depends. Don't worry. I just feel like illegal contact always happens on 3rd down or a big play. Like, that's why I don't like it. Because it happens on 3rd down to keep the drive moving. Or it happens on a pick or a fumble or something like that. That's why I don't like it. It just, that's when it always rears its ugly head. All right, again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe, folks. If everyone were to subscribe right now, folks, I would hit 2,200 subs. I feel like it's pretty good. You guys should definitely subscribe. It is free. All right, the Rams leading 14-12 over the Seahawks. Of course, in this one that we're covering right here, 28-10, 49ers over the Cardinals. Browns leading 16-10 over the Ravens. Ravens with the ball. The Chiefs and the Broncos tied at six apiece. The Chiefs are at the Denver 17. Division rival games always close. Who wants it the most? Yep, except for this one. This one is not looking close. If you look at the stats, though, you would see, oh, wow, Cardinals, again, more yards, but 13 penalties. That is pretty tough. That is hard to win. You cannot win with 13 penalties, unless the other team has like 20. But, yeah, the Cardinals need to get something going here, or it might be a little too late, and the Cardinals season would be done. Kind of a change of pace. Again, the Cardinals, prior to last week, every single game had been a one-score game. So this is really shocking to me that there's just, I guess the wheels have just fallen off. So we're working our way back here to Arizona again. San Francisco leads 28-10. This game probably going to be about 3.5 hours. It's going to be a long game here. So we're still not even, well, I guess we're about halfway through the third quarter. We're just over the 2-hour mark. Larry Fitzgerald, Cardinal legend, taking a picture with somebody. I don't know who. Pat Tillman, yep. All right, here is the kickoff. Fielded at the 3s, at the 5, the 10, the 15. Dortch at the 20. Brought down around the 26. Salute to service. Okay. All right, 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Again, they need something. They need to get themselves into the end zone, or else this game could be pretty ugly. Michael Bidwell. I was taking a picture with Michael Bidwell, the owner. All right, 1st and 10 at the 25. Brissett is under center. Receiver to left, receiver to the right. As Brissett takes the snap, play action, drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It's caught at the 30. He's at the 35 and brought down at the 37. My voice going out, so I need some water. There's a flag. What else is shocking? I mean, that's shocking. Holding on the offense. I'm starting to get a little suspect here with how this game has went. Okay, yeah, I get 14 penalties. The Cardinals obviously need to stop doing whatever they're doing. Oh! Wow! There was nothing wrong with that. Unbelievable. The refs have been very one-sided with the penalties. And 1st and 20 in the shotgun. Brissett takes the snap, play action, drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It is caught at the 35, and he slides to the 40. Waiting to see if there's a flag. And there's no flag. Oh, my goodness. Again, 14 penalties against the Cardinals, only one of the Niners. I mean, that is terrible. I'm starting to really question what the refs are looking at now. So 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at the 40. Brissett under center as he hands it off. This is Knight. Cuts inside, still moving the feet, and he's brought down around the 43-yard line for a gain of 3. Knight with 24 yards on the day. Also has a touchdown. 2nd and 6, they're going to give him 4 on that, as this is at the 44. Showing Marvin Harrison, he is bundled up. I guess it's cold there in Arizona. In the shotgun, 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Brissett. Oh, heavy pressure. Brissett floats it up. Oh, it's caught at the 30. Wilson at the 25 and brought down at the 23. Michael Wilson, have a day, sir. 8 catches, 130 yards. He's been one of the few bright spots for the Cardinals. Maybe he's wide receiver 1. No flag. I mean, it's unbelievable. Again, the Cardinals with 14 penalties. The Niners only with 1. That is not good. I mean, the referees, it's not that. It's not like the 49ers aren't holding. As it's going to be a direct snap to Dortch at the 20. There's another flag down as he's brought down at the 19. Might as well just back up already because everything's gone against the Cardinals. Illegal shift on the offense. 15 penalties for the Cardinals. I mean, that is ticky-tack. Not waiting for him to be set, I guess. He was set, just not for a second. Mahomes got hit after he threw a pick, and of course they called the penalty. Really? Unbelievable. Ref ball happening across the nation out west. Brissett drops back, looking over the middle. He's going to pump fake, rolling to his right, fires. It is intercepted. He's at the 25, the 30, the 35, cuts inside at the 40. He's at the 45, bouncing outside at the 50, the 45, cuts inside again at the 40. He's at the 35, the 30, 20, cuts inside at the 15. Brought down at the 14. I'm assuming there's no flags on that one. You have to feel for the Cardinals. I mean, that is absolutely atrocious. Every time the Cardinals get something going, the referees are there to take it away. That is absolutely atrocious. Wow. This is pretty bad. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Niners. They're going to be inside the red zone. I'm still waiting for Rugby PR to utilize this weaker NFL rules for promotion tagline. Are you still tough enough for real gridiron? There we go. Yeah. 1st and 10 for the Niners at the 14. Purdy under center as he hands it off up the middle. This is Robinson still moving forward as he's brought down at the 10. An absolutely one-sided game when it comes to penalties. Would like to see a Cardinal score to make this a game. Yeah. Was it PI? No, I don't know. I was just saying, again, there's so many penalties. Dirty laundry, not quite, not anymore. 2nd and 6 for the Niners. Ball at the 10. Purdy under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. Purdy sending a man in motion as Purdy, play action, looking over the middle. Purdy looking, fires, it's caught at the 7. Kittle stiff arming his way to the 5, still moving forward, brought down at the 4. That is a 49er first down. First and goal coming up. As Purdy, again, 15 for 20, 172, 2 touchdowns and a pick. He's been very efficient so far. So 1st and goal. As the Niners looking for the dagger here, just punching it in would pretty much be the game. Purdy under center, receiver to the right, receiver to left, sending a man in motion. That is Pearsall as Purdy fakes the handoff, play action, looking to the end zone, fires it to nobody. Incomplete. Overthrows everybody at least. 2:45 left to go here in the third quarter. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Appreciate that. As this game has kind of turned into a one-sided affair. What was the A-Rod injury? It was just his wrist. Unsure what happened there, Bry, to be honest with you. After one play, he got sent down. You know, he was not really, he wasn't sacked. He was hit as he threw, and he got up and he was holding his wrist as Purdy. Play action, rolling to his right. Purdy looking, pointing to the end zone. Throws it out of bounds, incomplete. And it's now 3rd and goal for the Niners. So, yeah, hopefully he's back and hopefully he's Okay, I don't know. I'll have to look at it. Look at it tonight. I'm sure they'll do like an MRI or something tomorrow. There's really nowhere for Purdy to go. That was not great by the receivers. 3rd and goal. Ball at the 4. Purdy under center. 2 receivers to the right, 1 receiver to the left. Purdy takes the snap, looking to his left, steps up, fires to the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, San Francisco 49ers. George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown of the day. And it's now 34-10. As this one is just a straight up blowout. Man, oh man. Got a feel for the Cardinals and their fans. Looks like it's just clearing out for Kittle in the back corner. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up. It is right down the middle. It is good. 35-10. Niners cruising to 7-4. The Cardinals going to be looking in the mirror as they're going to fall to 3-7, folks. Again, plenty of time left. Would be nice to be proven wrong. Would be a great finish if the Cardinals were to come back. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. If everyone were to subscribe right now, I would hit 2,200 subs, folks. So, yeah, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Rams leading 14-12 over the Seahawks. They're just now starting the 4th quarter. Niners blowing out the Cardinals 35-10. The Browns leading 16-10 over the Ravens. Browns have the ball at their own 17. The Chiefs and the Broncos 6-6 in the 3rd quarter. And the refs are making this a blowout. 49ers would probably win either way. Yeah, no, I agree. The Niners would probably win either way, but like, come on. I'm getting a little annoyed, and I'm unbiased. I don't care, but like, that is bad. 15 penalties to 1. Are you telling me the Niners are just not holding? You know, because I mean, it's amazing. I mean, there's holding on every play. I mean, you really could call it on every single play. That's bad. That is really bad. But no, the Niners would win for sure. You're correct. I agree. Check the Browns game. I'd love to see the Ravens. Yeah, it would be nice. Maybe. The Browns put Sanders in. There's no way. No way the Browns put Sanders in. Yeah, it's the game theory. Unscripted games goes up in smoke with results like this. I don't know. I still think scripted is a thing, but I don't push it. It's not something I push on the channel at all. I still want to believe that it's not scripted, but I don't know. With how many stuff has went, you know, close. There's a lot of close games pretty much now. Sanders is in at the game. Wow. Was Gabriel injured or something? Sanders already took a sack for 13 yards, so yeah, that sounds about right. Interesting. Sanders is in at quarterback for Cleveland. Was it injured? Was he injured or something? Doesn't look like he was playing terrible. That's interesting. Wow. Again, they were winning too. That's what makes it more weird. I agree, yeah. All right. Well, we're back. I might have to catch the end of that one. I might do bonus coverage here on the channel. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to promise anything. I might just watch that on my own. Been streaming already for about five and a half hours now. Field at the 5. He's at the 10, the 15, the 20. He's at the 25. Cuts inside at the 30, and that's where he's dropped. Dortch with the return. Someone putting a knee on Dortch, but I don't know how that wasn't a penalty there. That was weird. All right, Arizona with the ball. 1st and 10 at the 30. I'm actually glad I'm not covering that game because now, yeah, because that would be, I'm anti-Sanders, so like if he did something bad, I probably would be ripping him, and then I'd have to hear it in the chat. I don't have to deal with that. Brissett drops back, looking over the middle, dumps it off. It's caught at the 30. He's at the 35 and brought down at the 36. That is Michael Carter with the catch. Gain of 6 makes it 2nd and 4 coming up for the Cardinals. Again, the Niners cruising to a 35-10. I shouldn't say victory, but they're just blowing them out. Brissett in the shotgun, 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Brissett drops back, steps up, looking, fires to his right. It's caught at the 45. Wilson breaks a tackle at the 50, and now he's going to be pile drived into the ground. And that is, well, forward progress, I guess, stops it at the 49. Touchdown Broncos. Runner was stopped, and 4 guys came and pushed him into the end zone. Nice. All right, 1st and 10 here. Ball at the 49. Brissett drops back, looking, fires in the middle. It's caught at the 45. Wilson again brought down at the 42-yard line. That's a gain of 7. We'll have a day, Michael Wilson. 10 catches, 152. Miscues, 1 missed field goal, 2 turnovers, 15 penalties. Unbelievable. Brissett of the shotgun, drops back, looking over the middle, fires. It's caught. This is Wilson again at the 40. That's going to be a gain of 2. Let's see. Number 1, Fresno State wins. Number 2, the refs actually let the Bears-Vikings play a physical game. You never see that with KC. Yeah, that is true. Still think they should go back to you. Can't push the player for extra yards. I tend to agree with that as he hands it off up the middle, and he's going to get the first down. Crossing the 40, brought down at the 37. That was Michael Carter on the carry. Actually, his first carry of the day. As Brissett is in the shotgun, trips left to 1, receiver to the right. Arizona kind of playing fast here, might as well. As Brissett drops back, looking, fires. It is caught at the 31, breaks the tackle at the 30. He's still moving at the 25, brought down at the 23. McBride pointing to a first down. Like, I don't even know why he would do that at this point. You're down by 25. That would just annoy me, I guess. Looks like there's an injured Niner. So the clock stops. McBride doing a good job making a miss, turning up the field. But again, at the end, pointing to a first down, like, why? It is a blowout, son. Injured Niner. Couldn't tell you who it is. Being covered up by the trainers. So we may step away. I don't know. Only 11 seconds left till the 3rd quarter. So, anyway, let's go ahead and look at the scores, I guess, because they're not doing nothing here. Rams leading 21-12 over Seattle. Let's see here. Again, we have Cleveland winning 16-10 over Baltimore. The Broncos leading 13-6. Again, I'm just curious on what happened there. Shador in at the game. Shador threw a pick. I'd like to see what happened. Again, I'm sorry. Not a fan. Not a fan of the guy. Again, he took a sack for 13 yards. Duh, the guy runs backwards like an idiot. And he already threw a pick. Now, was it his fault? I don't know. I assure you there will be people that say it wasn't his fault. It may not have been. But it still happened. I will hate. There will be players, yes, I hate on for sure. All right, 1st and 10 at the 23. Brissett in the shotgun. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Brissett drops back, looking, fires to his left. It's caught at the 11 and brought down across the 10. That will take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Niners leading and cruising 35-10 over the Cardinals. Cardinals will have it, though, first and goal at the 7 whenever we come back. I am so tempted to have the other game on now, on my phone at least. I'm curious. What is going on? What is going on there in Cleveland? Again, appreciate you guys right now. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. If everyone were to subscribe right now, I would definitely hit 2,200 subs. So, much appreciated. Yeah, and I'm kind of looking at it right now. Sanders is under center. Yeah, no, he's legit playing. He's going to hand it off up the middle to Judkins. Judkins going to get a few. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Did Gabriel get hurt? I'm just confused. Again, looking at his stats again, stats don't always tell the whole story. 7 for 10, 68 yards. I mean, that doesn't look bad. One of the best in the game, folks. Hit the like and sub. Oh, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Again, we are in commercial break. We're heading to the fourth quarter. Sanders in the shotgun, 3rd and 3. It's my first pass I'll see of him as actually in the regular season. Sanders drops back, moving to his right. He's now moving to his left. He's going to take off and run, and he's going to get the first down. Good stuff there by Sanders to get 4 yards. That is a first down. Sanders celebrating. You have a lot of idiots doing this. That is probably the stupidest thing in the world. Oh, 100% if I sacked the guy. Like if I was playing defensive line or whatever and I sacked him, 100% happening. Just saying. Thank you for the streams today. Appreciate it. Yes, it is a blowout. I appreciate it, George. This game is a blowout for sure. Can't believe Brissett has 300 yards passing. Yeah, the quietest 300 yards you'll ever hear. NFL mandated to bring in viewers to a bad game? I guess so. Niners out here putting a whooping on the Cardinals. Yep. And the refs, too. Honestly, again, 15 penalties. You're not going to win like that. That is not good. We're back here in Glendale. Again, it's 35-10. The Cardinals, though, 1st and goal at the 7. So there's that. Brissett in the shotgun. Trips to the right, to one receiver to left. Brissett drops back, looking over the middle, steps up, moving in the pocket. Brissett going to take off and run. He's at the 5, extending. He's down at the 1. There is a flag, so I have to guess. If I have to guess, it's probably going to be against the Cardinals. Holding on the Cardinals. Oh my goodness, that's their 16th penalty. Calvin Beecham. What's up, Doc? I feel sick. Should I go to work tomorrow? I don't know. It just depends. Depends, man. Appreciate you, man, for tuning in. Well, I usually worked when I was sick, back in my prime, Back in my prime, yeah, when I had that mentality of like hustle. I worked when I was sick. It just depends on your mentality, man. 1st and goal, ball at the 17%. Pump fakes, throws a little. It's caught at the 10, breaking a tackle, and he's brought down at the 8. I can tell you Sanders just took a sack, and he was running backwards for his life. He took a huge sack there. Shocker. So, yeah, 2nd and goal coming up as we're just kind of waiting for this one to get going. Brissett drops back, looking over the middle, steps up, fires it into the turf. Incomplete pass intended for Carter. So no more Sanders there. That was interesting. Sanders in at quarterback. Expect a 4th and goal from the 22. Yeah. Maybe he can offset the penalties if he throws for 500. Yeah, no, if he throws for 500. There is an injured Cardinal now. This is Calvin Beecham. And I'm still confused on why Shador's in. I'm just confused. Again, he's taken 2 sacks for 27 yards. They're going to tell you the O-line's bad, but again, Gabriel had 10 dropbacks, only 1 sack. Sanders with 2 is sacked 2 times for 27 yards. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me who holds on to the ball a lot. You tell me, folks. I apologize. I will flat out admit that I just don't like the guy. I don't blame him. I do blame Dion. Now, again, I'm confused. Is Gabriel hurt or what? Now I'm going to look at the throw. Yeah, it was a flat-out miss. Oh, wow. So Gabriel was hurt. So Gabriel with a concussion. Okay. I see. So Gabriel ruled out. That's how Shador's in. So I was looking at the stats. There's no way. There's no way that he was just benched when they're winning. All right, let's see what we have here. Rams leading 21-12 over the Seahawks. Browns, of course, leading 16-10 over the Ravens. And, of course, the Chiefs and Broncos tied up 13-13. In other scores across the nation that have happened already, of course, finals, the Steelers over the Bengals 34-12. Dolphins over the Commies 16-13. That took place in another nation, to be honest with you. So I guess I wasn't too accurate there. Panthers over the Falcons 30-27. Bills over the Buccaneers 44-32. Texans over the Titans 16-13. Bears 19, Vikings 17, Packers 27, Giants 20, and the Jaguars 35, Chargers 6. Again, we are in an injury timeout. Calvin Beachum, the former Steeler, actually, he was shaken up on the play. As the Cardinals trying to get something going here. Go St. Louis. St. Louis. Talking about the Rams? Or are you talking about the Cardinals? St. Louis Rams, St. Louis Cardinals. Yeah, I picked the Seahawks. Oh, my gosh. Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold with 4 interceptions. Oh, my goodness. Well, that's not going to win you many games, folks. Oh, my goodness gracious. Wow. All right, Brissett in the shotgun. Ball at the 8. 2 receivers to the right. Tight ends in tight. Brissett drops back, looking over the middle, steps up, fires, caught at the 5. Wilson diving, and he fumbled the ball. He fumbled it, picked up by the Niners. He's tackled at the 3. Unbelievable. Wilson extending, fighting for those yards, and he pays the price as he coughs it up. And the Niners seemingly have the ball. That was actually Higgins, not Wilson. Wow, ripped it out just shy. Now, did he cross the goal line with the ball? Oh, man, it looks like it's out before he got in. Unbelievable. You knew the Broncos-Chiefs game was going to be good? Yeah. No, I thought it would be a Chiefs by 10 game, but no, it's a closer game than I thought. The Rams gotcha. That's crazy. I know, 4 picks. Yeah, roll the credits on this one. Of course, again, I am a trooper. I'll be here despite it being, potentially, 55-10. I'll be here. Purdy under center as he hands it off to Robinson, and Robinson is stuffed by the Cardinals defense. I don't even think he got out of the line of scrimmage. I think they're going to give it to him. It's going to be a loss on the play. Darnold is so rated, but has improved. Not wearing a Jets helmet helps. Yes, he is definitely a much better quarterback than I thought he would be. But 4 picks, that is not good. All right, 2nd and 10, ball at their own 3. Purdy under center again. The Niners just trying to chew the clock at this point as Purdy hands it off to Robinson, makes a guy miss. He's at the 5 and took a big hit there at the 6. And Robinson trying to get helped up, but he ended up, I don't know what happened there. The Niner guy just stopped helping him up. Now it's going to be 3rd and 6 at the 7. 6-7. Well done, Higgins. Way to keep a grip on things. This guy. 3rd and 6. Purdy and the Niners need to get to the 13 for a brand new set of downs. Purdy in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Purdy drops back, looking to his right, now dumping it off over the middle. It's caught by McCaffrey at the 10 as he's brought down at the 11 for a gain of 5. And the 49ers will have to punt it. They'll have to punt it away. Again, appreciate you guys still with me. Again, it is a blowout. The Cardinals, 3 turnovers, 16 penalties. I don't know what your record would be if you have that combination on your team. 3 turnovers, 16 penalties. Probably no one has won with that. That would be an interesting stat to look up. It's going to bounce at the 40, fielded at the 35. This is Dortch at the 40. He's at the 45, cuts inside at the 50. He's at the 45 and brought down at the 44. And now there's a late flag. We've seen a lot of laundry today. As here comes the ref trying to make sure it's, it's on the Cardinals. He's just jogging. Are you sure it's on San Francisco? Are you sure it's not on the Cardinals? Pretty sure I read the lips there. I'm pretty sure that's what he said. Holding. Oh, it actually is on the Cardinals. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm actually shocked. I thought it was going to be on the Niners for a change. Holding on the Cardinals. That's their 17th penalty of the season, or of the game. Flag. I was joking. I thought this was going to be on the Niners for sure, but nope. They had me in the first half, not going to lie. 17 penalties. Oh, my goodness. I want to see 20 at this point. Might as well. Keep it going. Unbelievable. That was Higgins on the hold. No, it wasn't Higgins on the hold. Who was that? Tagara. Geez, they can only point to one team. I know. It's like, what team? Who's defending what half? The Cardinals this half? Okay. That's the only way we point. This time. Oh, they're okay. Switch sides. There we go. Switching over here. Oh, my goodness. What a game. 17 penalties. I really thought it was going to be on the Niners there. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, good stuff there. Because it came in late, and there was some kind of pushing and shoving or, late shot there. No, holding on the Cardinals. I don't know why I was surprised. The Cards should just commit every foul ever, set a record, start a legacy. They should. 1st and 10 at the 35% in the shotgun. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. Brissett drops back, looking. He's going to toss it in the flat. It's at the 30. Knight spinning around, doing a good job, but unfortunately the Niners are all over him. That's a loss of 1 on the play. Looks like we got a game break. Mahomes handing it off to Hunt. This happened about an hour ago, but it is what it is. 13-13. Your score there in Denver. They're still in the third quarter. I'll be able to probably catch a little bit of that as Brissett drops back, looking over the middle. Steps up, fires, caught at the 40. Stiff arming. Trying to break free, but cannot as he's brought down right there at the 40 for a gain of 6. That was Bam Knight on the catch. At least there's something interesting about this game. Yeah, the penalties. 3rd and 5. Brissett in the shotgun. Drops back. Looking over to his right. Fires. It's caught by McBride. He's at the 50. He's at the 45. And steps out of bounds. I'm sure McBride try to draw a flag. Unable to get that one with the flop. So, brand new set of downs for the Cardinals. 1st and 10. Ball at the 43. Brissett in the shotgun. Brissett drops back, looking, steps up, fires. It's caught at the 40, and Wilson scampers out of bounds at the 35-yard line for a gain of 8. Again, Wilson with a great day. If you had him in fantasy, great stuff. 12 catches, 162. No touchdowns, but hey, PPR league. 28 points. All right, 2nd and 2. Ball at the 35 in the shotgun is Brissett. Brissett drops back, looking, fires to his right. It's caught by Wilson again. And he was running backwards, but the ref stops the clock because he hates us and America, trying to keep us here a little bit longer. Another catch, another first down for the Cardinals. Penalties, turnovers, and you're playing at home, just like around the league. Coaches getting fired before the season. I don't know. I mean, Gannon might be gone as Brissett fires and floats it away. I liked Gannon. Gannon, to me, I thought was a good hire. Again, the Cardinals team that he had the first year were a very competitive team. Last year, they didn't really take that step forward. So I'm thinking, okay, this is the year they'll take that step forward. And unfortunately, They've pretty much fallen apart again. A lot of close losses, too. Again, last week was the only game, or the first game, that they didn't finish within 7 points of the other team. They got blown out, and I think that may have damaged this team for sure. 2nd and 10, Brissett in the shotgun. Brissett drops back, looking over the middle, and he fires. It's caught at the 20. McBride leaning forward and is going to be brought down close to the line to gain. They're going to mark him short of the line to gain. Gain of 9. And looks like are they going to give him the first down? I don't know what's going on here. They're saying he's short, but the chain's moved. 13 catches, 160, no flags. Yeah, Michael Wilson, I don't think has a single flag against him. No, Wilson, I had Romeo drop the ball. Dobbs, a real banger, that decision. Yeah, Chris let me know about Romeo drops earlier. He was dropping everything, apparently. Man, all right, so yeah, some issues here with the chain gang. You'd think they would know what they're doing, but they don't. 3rd and 1, ball at the 18. They need to get to the 17 and a half. Hands it off up the middle, and he's got the first down. Brissett with his hands to his side like, what in the world are you calling? First down, Cardinals. 9 minutes to go in this one. Again, appreciate you guys still hanging out with me. I know people are slowly trickling out of here, and I don't blame you at all. As it's 1st and 10 at the 15. Brissett drops back, looking over the middle, fires to his left. It is caught at the 10, and he is punished for that catch. That's Bachelia with the catch. The last time he was targeted apparently was 4 years ago. That's interesting. 2nd and 5, ball at the 10. Brissett drops back, looking, fires over the middle. It is caught. What a catch by Trey McBride. Touchdown, Arizona Cardinals. They cut it to 19 with 8:28 left to go. Brissett can't hear him. Brissett apparently can't hear the play caller. It might be for the best because they're moving now. Oh, that's rough, Steve. Never use a Packers receiver. Oh. Looks like they're going to go for 2. Man. I mean, if Cardinals going to stop here on the next drive, I mean, it's not crazy. Looks like they're going to be in the Wildcat. Knight takes a snap. He's going to move to his left. He's extending, fighting forward, and he is still going, but he's driven backwards. And the Niners deny them 2 points. 35-16, 8:28 left to go here in the 4th quarter. The story of the day, turnovers and penalties. Folks, you like turnovers? Cardinals got 3 of them for you. You like penalties? The Cardinals have 17. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay, folks. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. If everyone were to subscribe right now, I would hit 2,200 subs. It is free to do so, folks. So I do appreciate you guys hanging out. 10 for 117 and a touchdown. Not bad for a tight end. Yep. No, McBride had a good day. Same with Wilson. Again, the top receivers for the Cardinals had great days. Brissett has almost 400 yards passing. Michael Wilson, he had 13 catches, 170. McBride, 10 catches, 115. But unfortunately, did not matter. Rams again up 21-12. The Seahawks, though, are at the Rams 8. So even with Darnold throwing 4 picks, I mean, they still have a chance. It's not over there in Los Angeles. Browns leading 16-13 over the Ravens. You just know the Ravens are going to come back and win. Lamar with 2 picks. Broncos leading 16-13. Again, I'm going to click on this. Shador's 2 for 6 for 12 yards and a pick, 2 sacks, 27 yards. Sounds about right. That's the problem. I mean, they just that's another thing. I don't think they trust him at all. So I think they're going to have to just run the ball, and that is not going to work. Onside kick. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't think they would. I don't think they will. I would kick it deep. I don't think you have to do onside yet. Trust your defense. You know, I know that's pretty crazy to say when you've allowed 35 points, but I would trust them. Is it entirely their fault? Not really. Again, they've only allowed 228 yards. It's honestly not too bad. They've played well. The problem is that the Niners have had a lot of short fields. And yeah, I mean, this is one of the weirdest games I think I've covered all year. There's two 13-16s. Oh, yeah, Browns, both the 325 games are at 13-16. I wonder if I've covered more NFC than AFC. That's kind of a shock. In baseball, I covered a lot more NL than AL. I barely touched the AL. But in football, in the NFL, I've kept it pretty balanced. Interesting. All right, as there is the onside kick, and that didn't work. That was the most obvious squib kick, onside kick I've ever seen, as the Niners will take it at the 45. Again, I would have just kicked it deep, see what happens. You get a 3 and out, and hey, you're cooking. But now, you just gave San Francisco a short field. I think it was just a little bit too early with it. Juice check he got hit a lot on that. 1st and 10, Purdy under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. Sending a man in motion is Purdy as he rolls to his right. Purdy still moving, fires. It is caught by Juice check at the 41. Steps out of bounds immediately for a gain of 5. Mark him down at the 40. That was his second catch of the day, 26 yards for him. Jones has his helmet on. He may come in. They might do it. This season, Jones averaging, apparently he was 2nd in the NFL passing yards a game, 7th in completion percentage, and 10th in yards per attempt. Not too shabby for Jones. 2nd and 5, Purdy under center, receiver to left, receiver to the right. As Purdy sends a man in motion. It's a toss to McCaffrey. McCaffrey cuts inside. He cuts inside again at the 35 and is brought down at the 34 for a gain of 6. That is a San Francisco 49er first down. Less field to cover, sellout on run. I would onside kick with the plan on not recovering every darn time. I don't know about that one. I mean, yeah, sellout on the run. You got to send on the run. I don't know. I would have just kicked it deep. I don't see the problem with that one with kicking deep there. Just seeing, if you can make a stop, you give yourself a chance on them punting, and of course, hopefully you get it around the 40 or 30 or something like that. As Purdy hands it off, this is McCaffrey. McCaffrey leaning forward, still fighting against 3 Cardinals, as he's able to get 3, no, maybe 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. I'm gonna give him 2. I missed the old surprise. Yeah, no, they need to bring it back. They need to do away with this kickoff. It's terrible. Timeout Arizona. Their first timeout with 6:52 left to go. The Niners again leading 35-16. As again the Niners will be moving to 7-4. The Cardinals falling to 3-7. They're gonna have to run the table to have a chance. But they have a tough division, so they're going to be playing a lot of tough games later down the road. 2nd and 8. Purdy is under center. 2 receivers left. Tight ends in tight. To the right. As Purdy takes the snap, fakes the toss. Oh, it's a busted play, and Purdy going to have to slide down backwards. That was definitely a broken play. And now another timeout by Arizona. 6:48 left to go in the 4th quarter. Check out what's happening across the other more competitive games. The Seahawks have just scored. It's now 21-19. The Browns leading 16-13 in Cleveland. And then, of course, Denver leading 16-13 in Denver. All right. 3rd and 15, ball at the 39. Purdy in the shotgun, trips left, one receiver to the right. Purdy drops back, looking, steps up, fires down the left side. It is caught at the 25. He was tackled immediately, needed to get to the 24. They're going to say a yard short. That was a great catch by McCaffrey, but they are just a yard short. They may go for it because why not? 3 plays takes a lot of time. With shorter field, maybe they try play action. You have take a risk in the situation. I'm okay with it. I mean, 2 minutes off the clock at 8:40. You know, you get 6:40. I don't know. It's still doable. Oh, they're going to give him the first down. Wow. What in the world? That is amazing. So I thought it was going to be 4th and 1, but wow. They just gave him the first down, folks. Browns have a pretty good defense. Yes, they do. They have a great defense. It's a shame it's going to waste. As it's 1st and 10 at the 24. Purdy under center. Again, that was an interesting spot. Oh, wow. Purdy sending a man in motion. Purdy hands it off to McCaffrey up the middle. He's at the 20, the 15. Breaks it outside, cuts inside at the 10. He's leading forward at the 5. Brought down at the 4. 20-yard run by McCaffrey. And it's going to be 1st and goal for the Niners. This guy, don't worry. What the heck are you doing? Oh, my gosh. 1st and goal at the 4. As San Francisco taking this under 5 minutes to go and counting. Purdy killing the play. Under center, sending a man in motion. Purdy tosses to McCaffrey. McCaffrey cuts inside, and he's in. Touchdown, San Francisco 49ers. 41-16. As this is a rout. Pass interference on underthrown ball is dumb. Chiefs bail again. Yeah, no, I think they need to do away with that, to be honest with you. If the throw is like underthrown, he has no chance to make a play for it. It is not pass interference. Are you doing the Monday night game? Yes, and hopefully it's much better than this one. Why not? Why not? You get a first down too. I will take one. Anyone else want a first down? We got him here in Arizona. Yep. It is. Yeah, and of course they're going for 2. Might as well. Who cares, I guess, at this point. It's a rivalry game, and you can't stop us. We'll go and try again. Purdy running for his life, and down he goes. That's a sack. And it's 41-16 with 4:44 left to go. And it is a blowout. Again, appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure, again, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to subscribe. If everyone were to subscribe right now, I would hit 2,200 subs. So make sure, again, to like and subscribe. This is my second and final game of the day. I won't be back for Sunday Night Football. I'm going to take I want to chill. But, of course, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be doing the Cowboys and the Raiders. I'll get that stream set up sometime tomorrow. Maybe even later tonight. I don't know. Depends. Rams leading 21-19. They have it 2nd and 10 at the 49. 2-minute warning over there. The Browns, of course, clinging to a 16-13 lead. The Ravens are driving at the Cleveland 47. And then the Chiefs have just scored 21-yard pass to Travis Kelce. They lead 19-16. Again, I'm hearing a lot of bad calls in that one. So not all too surprising. Not all too surprising at all. All right. Looks like they're going to let Thomas Morstead kick things off. Again, 4:44 left to go in this one. This one is pretty much over. The 25-point game. As there is the kickoff. It's a knuckler. Field in the end zone. He's going to take a knee. So McCaffrey again, pretty much a really good day. 2 touchdowns on the ground, 1 touchdown through the air. Yeah, and actually show you his stats. 13 carries, 81 yards, 2 touchdowns. McCaffrey receiving 5 catches, 40 yards, and a touchdown. And, of course, again, Michael Wilson with a great day, 170 through the air. Pardon me, and McBride, 115 and a touchdown. Yeah, we're just kind of running out of steam here. My bad. Brissett, play action, drops back, looking, steps up, fires, and the receiver, I don't know if he slipped or whatnot, but that was not even close, and it's 2nd and 10 coming up for the Cardinals. Bonus coverage. I am so tired. I don't know. We'll see. I doubt it, but we'll see. Chiefs play flag football. I don't know. It would probably be, if I did bonus coverage, it would be Baltimore and Cleveland, because that's the game that's not really featured across the nation. As Brissett drops back, looking, fires. It is caught at the 42. Steps out of bounds immediately, stopping the clock. Dang it. Flag football rules. Remaining schedule for the Niners. They have some pretty easy opponents, and then the last 3, I guess it gets a little difficult for them. As Brissett steps up, fires, it's caught. He's at the 50 and runs out of bounds. And that is another Cardinals first down. So again, they play, of course, they play the Cardinals today. Then they play the Panthers, the Browns, and the Titans. Then they finish off with the Colts, Bears, and the Seahawks. So I guess they've already played the Rams twice. And then, of course, they finish off with the Seahawks. Interesting. 1st and 10. In the shotgun, trips the right to one receiver to the left. Brissett drops back, looking over the middle, steps up, fires. It's caught at the 45. This is Dortch at the 40, bounces it outside, cuts inside at the 35, and is driven backwards as he's tackled at the 34. Of course, he was tackled inbounds because he's a man of the people. And that is a Cardinals first down. Brissett in the shotgun, 2 receivers left, 1 receiver to the right. Brissett drops back, looking over the middle, steps up, fires. It's caught at the 33. He's at the 30. Carter, again, a man of the people, staying in bounds. Gain of 7 makes it 2nd and 3 coming up for the Cardinals as we're ticking under 3:45 and counting, and the Niners leading 41-16. As, again, this has been a blowout. Brissett drops back, looking over the middle, steps up, pump fakes, fires. It's caught at the 25. He's at the 21 where he's brought down. And that is a gain of 6 and a first down for the Cardinals. Oh, man. 1st and 10 at the 21. Brissett in the shotgun. Drops back, looking over the middle. Steps up, fires. It's caught at the 17. Trying to reverse field and cannot. As that's where he's dropped at the 17 for a gain of 4. Harrison being out hurts, but he might have had 3 penalties to get to 20. Yeah, probably. Yeah, we're not going to see 20. As Brissett drops back, looking, fires to the end zone. It's caught. Touchdown, Arizona Cardinals. It's now a 19-point game with 2:43 left to go in the 4th quarter. Chiefs are 0-4 this year in one-score games. Hopefully they're 0-5 after today. Yeah. I don't know. They've taken the lead over there. So 41-22, as I'm just kind of still here. We're all here. I appreciate you guys. I am definitely not. I've kind of sold this. I'm just ready to go. But I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I really do. Because otherwise, it's just me yapping to myself as Brissett drops back, looking, fires to the end zone. It's batted away, incomplete. 2:43 left to go. 41-22 is your score. The over is clearly hit. I don't know what the over would be, but it is definitely over. 400 yards, yeah, 452. Brissett gets the ball back again. He might hit 500. Again, I'll be back tomorrow for the Cowboys and the Raiders. Let's check out what's happening across the NFL as the Seahawks have the ball. It's 3rd and 6 at their own 18. The Ravens have tied it up there in Cleveland, 16-16. The Chiefs leading over the Broncos 19-16 with 9 minutes to go. Plenty of time in that one. 5 minutes ago, again, Cleveland with the chance. I don't know if they're really going to get. I don't think they're. That's the problem. They're not going to trust Shador, and rightfully so. So the Browns pretty much are playing without a quarterback at this point. So they're going to be very one-dimensional. Looks like the Seahawks just got a first down as they're at the 26. So Seattle could drive down and steal one away. They've been down the whole game. That would be pretty impressive for the Seahawks to win with 4 picks. Sam Darnold with 4 interceptions. They have a chance to win the game, folks. That is impressive. I'm telling you, the Seahawks, I think, are legit. Looks like the Cardinals are going to try the onside kick for what it's worth. I guess in this situation, I'm fine with it, but there is a squib kick, and that is going to be fielded. And Isaac Guerrero takes a huge shot. And the Niners will have it with 2:41 left to go. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do bonus. I'm sorry. I'm exhausted. I am ready just to relax. You could have had a alted over to 5-1 odds and still smash that too. And this one, yeah. I mean, 63 points. That is a lot of points for an NFL game. That's a lot. 1st and 10 at the 2:41 mark. Ball at the 45 as Purdy hands it off. This is Robinson dancing around. He's still moving at the 40, breaking tackles. Brought down at the 38. And they will take this one down to the 2-minute warning, most likely, if I had to guess, if they are awesome. As, again, it is 41-22, 2nd and 3 coming up for the Niners. Man, I am tired. Yesterday did 10 hours of streaming. That was fun. Today, just over 6. Just over 6 hours. It's not too shabby. All right, 2-minute warning. 41-22 is your score. Again, make sure before you go, folks, to like and subscribe for more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. This is what I do, folks. I call games. So, again, if you like what you're listening to, make sure, again, to like and subscribe. Again, it's a blowout, so I do apologize. Kind of mailed it in here at the end, but, it is what it is, I guess. I'm just kind of tired. So if you like me now, though, if you think I'm still doing a good job, then you'll love me when I'm doing an actually great job in a close game and a great game. So, yeah, much appreciated. Seattle has it. 9 seconds left. They're at their own 38, so not looking good now. Again, Cleveland, 3rd and 10 from their own 20. 16-16 is the score there. Chiefs leading 19-16 over the Broncos. Looks like the Chiefs have the ball. Good thing there was a false start, yeah. No. Oh, you're talking about the Chiefs game. Okay. I'm like, what are you talking about? Not this one. Yeah, the Chiefs are going to have the ball, and yeah, not looking good for the Broncos. Let's see here. Looks like, again, I'm probably going to lose here. Yeah, unfortunate. Just a bad day. Darnold with 8 points, Tua with 9, McConkey with 4, Pitts with 3. I left Tucker on the bench. He had 38. Yeah, you son of a gun. You son of a gun, man. Oh, well. I'm going to fall to 9-2 in my main league. And then in the pick'ems, as it stands, yeah, not really good. I'm not doing great. Don't look at the spread ones, folks. That is not good. That is not pretty. I stopped doing it because I was so discouraged on how bad I was at spreads. Let's see here. Again, I'm 7-2 on the day. As it stands, I will drop this one. Hold on, let me refresh. I don't know why it's not refreshed there. So I will lose this one with the Seattle one. So 7-3, 8-3. Have a chance here at winning with the Ravens, and then I'll probably win with Kansas City. Sweet 16 in Baltimore, or pardon me, Cleveland. I'm going to watch that one off camera for sure. I'm definitely going to chill as Jones is in the game. Look at Jones as he takes the snap. He hands it off. This is Robinson, and he's got the first down. Looks like they will. Looks like they will take the knee there. So first down, 49ers, and that's going to pretty much do it. 7-4 is going to be the record for the Niners. 3-7 for the Cardinals. Explosions on the bench, creating that doubt. For what? Niners, yep. Yeah, good stuff there, action. Yeah, no, the Niners look pretty good today. So do the refs. The refs, again, throwing a lot of flags against the Cardinals. 17 penalties. I mean, that is ridiculous. As there's the first knee. So, much appreciated, you guys, for hanging out with me. Appreciate it. Make sure, again, before you go to like and subscribe. And, again, I do appreciate you guys. I'll be back for tomorrow night. We'll be doing the Cowboys and the Raiders, as that one, hopefully, is a much better game than this one. Because, man, what a bummer this was. Go have a root beer. Yeah, I've actually never had alcohol before. I don't think I ever will, to be honest. But, yeah, I'll definitely have a soda for sure. I think I have some Coca-Cola. I have Coca-Cola I didn't finish from earlier. It's warm now, so we're going to toss that one. I don't like warm soda. And I'll be getting a fresh one with whatever I eat. I don't know what I'll eat later. Again, another knee, 3rd and 12 for the Niners. But again, this game is pretty much over. Much appreciated all you guys for hanging out, as Jones needs to take one more knee, and this one is final. And there it is. 41-22 is your final score. As I leave you, the Rams have beaten the Seahawks 21-19, so the Rams now in sole possession of first place. And, of course, the Ravens driving. They're at the Cleveland 35. With the chance to take the lead there. And the Chiefs, of course, leading 19-16. I will catch you guys later. You guys all have a great rest of your day. Again, make sure, to like and subscribe before you go. And I will see you in the next one, which is tomorrow. Cowboys and Raiders. Catch you later, folks. Thank you, and you guys all have a great night. You've never really had alcohol? Yeah, no, I've never had it. Never had it, never will, I don't think. I don't know. Yeah, I guess you never know, but I don't think I will. So, yeah, I don't know. Just never wanted it. But yeah, again, catch you guys later. Y'all have a great rest of your night.